Deep breath, man. What?
Deep breaths, because I know where this show's going to go.
What are you trying to say, man? You expecting a train wreck right out of the gate?
Listen, I got a lot going on tonight. First of all, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Alex, Eric, and all the fans to the right in the chat. So let us know where you're from. Give us a shout out. See the usuals. Bo Judge, Sean.
Even Scooter's in the house tonight, man. CWW Inshore Charters, man.
Shouldn't he
He's
be
lit
catching
up too.
redfish or something?
Nah, man. He's at deer camp right now, bro.
Oh,
3 more weeks.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Deer camp.
What's up, Izzle?
What's up, Scooter Izzle?
Where do we begin? So, a couple things. We got a lot going on tonight. I want to do a couple house cleaning items before we get into it.
House cleaning we should do that every week. I'm not even sure what they are.
Well, guess what? Next week, Monday, is the world famous Smallmouth Crush auction.
World famous,
which is going to be epic. You know, let your well, I don't know if you want to let people know.
Why?
I don't want to let people know.
Oh,
I mean,
why wouldn't they?
They're going to be bidding against each other.
Oh yeah, you don't want to keep it small,
guys. I want to tell you this right now. Next week, Monday, let me know in the comments if you don't mind. I'd like to start at 7 p.m. Eastern for the auction. Maybe a little earlier for the early birds. Maybe I decide to go on at 6:30. It's a big one. Over 220 lots of random tackle. Over $15,000 retail value. As well as a dozen or so Shimano Stratic 3000s. A ton of Dobbins rods and a few others. And of course, Epic Eric will have the goodies every once in a while. We'll let him sling a couple baits here and there.
That's right.
Heck yeah. Well, it sounds like it's going to be quite the blowout. I think we talked, like, what was that, last Wednesday or Thursday, Travis, and you had 94 at that time, and you're already up to 215 on the tackle lot side of it. So you cleaning out the house, you simplifying things, or you just procured a little too much over the years?
Well, so I have my baits needed list for this coming season.
Travis called me up and said, I need your advice on buzzbaits. I'm like, yo, dude, did you watch your own show that I did a whole buzzbait special on? I'm like, clearly, but I helped him. I steered him towards the juice, didn't I, Travis?
Yeah, so my baits needed for 2022 was just under $4,000. So need a little cash for that. You know what I mean?
That's right, Dustin. Get some spending money, man. Auction a fishing trip, somebody said.
Maybe. It's going to be a long auction, guys. I don't want to. I mean, I have the lot spread out. Like, I have a lot of good stuff you might want early on. I just, the rods and the reels are going to go towards the end of the night.
Well, maybe you'll sprinkle a few in to keep people here. You don't want them waiting until you got to sprinkle a few here and there.
Ken just brought up a great idea. Spreadsheets on the auction lots for the Patreons early, please. I can do that. I will do that.
There you go, man. Do a Patreon. Maybe you do a Patreon early.
A little early Patreon auction. Let me know, all Patreons down below.
Ooh.
The Patreon auction could happen.
Maybe Patreon is 7 to 8 or something. Or are you saying
6 to 8?
6 to 8. I mean, it gives your Patreon peeps a benefit that, right? Just a thought.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, hell, when I auction all my shit off, I'm going to do a Patreon only. Because I'm thinning out my herd and it's all good.
Yes, actually, I'm super impressed with the stuff. As I was going through the stuff, I created boxes of stuff that I probably don't need or will use. And as I'm going through it, honestly, the pile of, oh shit, maybe I need to hold on to that started growing. And there's a bunch of cool ideas that I gathered just in stuff I was going to sell. I'm like, nah, maybe I need to hang on to those a little longer. But there's a lot of good stuff. I am going to put that on the Patreon. Save your money. Don't be spending on stuff on Cyber Monday or Black Friday. Save it for this auction first. Or I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's just going to be crazy. And I'm really excited about it because it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to literally be a full day of labeling and packing. But it's going to allow me to get the stuff I'm going to use on a regular basis and not stuff that's just sitting around not being used. So, and listen, the price starting points are ridiculous. Like, I'm not trying to screw anybody over. I set some very reasonable prices of where we're going to start out at bidding.
So, like, for instance, what's the starting price of a Stratic?
Well, so I haven't priced those out yet, but
those
will probably.
How did I stump you on the first one? Eric, what in the hell, Travis?
Those will probably be already a predetermined price, and whoever wants them just goes, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to have people bid on that.
You mean first person to push yes gets the Stratic?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. So you got to be quick with a fast internet connection.
Yes. I'll give you a couple ideas here what we have.
Can one person get 2 Stratics or one per person?
Sure.
One person can get.
Pick a lot number, Eric. Pick a lot number.
Number 85.
85 is 10 2-ounce tungsten weights. Now, who needs 2 ounces? I don't know. Sometimes you're in a heavy mat, and it could come in handy. But I think we start the bidding out at $50. So if someone grabs that for $50, that's a pretty good price for 10 tungstens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about lot 7?
Lucky 7.
Lucky Slevin.
Ooh, that's a stealth 3-spot. Oh, stealth? What the hell's a stealth? 3-spot removal, 3 in black and blue, 3 ace. I don't know what that even means. Anyway,
spot remover is a spinner bait.
I don't know. All right, let's go. Give me another one.
Okay, lot
come on.
15.
Hydrowave.
What's the price?
Yeah.
$300.
That sounds like retail.
No, I think they retail $550, $600.
Yeah, like 500 something.
Oh wow, new in the box.
Yes, brand new.
Sweet. I won one of the little mini ones from Bass U, man.
All right, I'll just go down the list. Couple real quick, guys.
Yeah.
Rapala scales. I got a 3 pounds of miscellaneous drop shot weights. I got max scent kingtails, max scent lizards, max scent flat minnows or whatever you call them.
Flat nose minnow?
Yeah, dirty jigs, a lot of 25 of them. I'm going to start out at $50. Norman Fat Boys, 13 of them.
For how much?
$40 for all of them.
13 for 40. Nice. No bidding, just like I'll take it.
No, that's where it starts.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, gotcha.
Blade baits, Zoom trick worms, frogs, goby baits, Ned rigs, hula sticks, grab bag of tackle, spinning rod sleeves, huge miscellaneous bag of Kitex, 5 packs. You get the all kinds of stuff. I got a bunch of AFCO stuff. I got some Costa stuff. I got some Mercury stuff. It's going to be big.
Awesome.
It's going to be big.
So, nice. Travis, I was curious. Obviously, you said you're getting rid of the Stratics. I assume you moved on to the Vanfords. Do you like those a little more? Are they better? Are they worse?
Love them. I need 10 more. That's why I'm selling all my shit.
Do you know what they changed internally or externally other than
they just feel better. They feel better, man. They feel better with them. The drag's a little bit smoother. I can't tell if they're lighter or not. The handle's pretty much identical.
How about the spool size? Bigger, smaller?
That's a good question. I believe it's higher ratio, and the spool's the same on the 3000s, I believe. I could be wrong. Anyways, it's a great.
I thought it was a little bit bigger.
Oh, by the way, here's a cool one I got. I have an AFCO rain jacket and bibs, and I think it starts out at like 200 or 250, and that's like a $700 outfit.
Yeah, there you go.
Sounds like we're in for some good deals.
Yeah, there's gonna be some good stuff. What are the comments coming in? We good? People
sounds like we're good.
There have been a lot of questions about scarves, hats, gloves.
No scarves. Okay.
Please don't do that.
I found 2 nitro scarves that I just want to hold on. I want to look back 30 years from now and be like, oh, there's those scarves still in the same bin.
You'll be like, I can't believe I drove a nitro.
So listen, we got a huge program up ahead. I see some peeps down below popping in. I don't want to, I'm not going to, it's kind of, you guys probably know what this live is going to be about tonight, but we're waiting for a few more people. We got Burley Fishing in the house. I saw Larry for a second. Grubbs, I can't wait to bring him on. It looks like he's exactly how you would picture Grubbs to be, Eric.
Hey, man. And yeah, I know I got a special guest that I'll reveal a little bit later.
Okay.
He's here in studio. So
nice.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't ask you, so I hope you don't mind. But he'll share the camera.
All right.
Oh, you can't hold him back, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
What else? Oh, the podcast. So season 2 podcast. I started recording. Actually, start the first guest tomorrow. I need your help. Anyone who's listening, if you can send me a Instagram message of any angler that fits this description, someone that dominates local and regional tournaments, like constantly dominates, not someone that took first place in their club tournament 2 years ago and blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like when you look on their BFL records, they have, 15, 20, 30 top 10s, stuff like that. Scooter's already on the list.
Sweet.
Okay. I have about 8 or 9 interviews already to go for next week, but obviously we got to do 52 of these things by the end of January.
Who are the local sticks you're going to have on? You got to have what?
I can give you the list right now if you'd like.
Sure, man. Let's see who's on, man.
All right.
Did you get Centaur?
Yes. So I didn't ask any of these people yet.
Yep.
Okay, angler list. I'll just go down real quick, guys. Jamie Bruce, Charlie Peterson, Robbie Lafleur, and I don't know all these guys. Matt Eakins, Ryan Hulsistler, Jace Peterson, Andy Newcomb, Robert Wedding, Corey Hawk, Brian Gustafson, Adam Rasmussen, Jay Pazukaret, Mike Brugan, Josh Butler, Seth Davis, Quincy, Josh, Lloyd Pickett.
I don't know any of them.
Dave, Kyle. These aren't supposed to be well-known guys.
Yeah. No. Are those mostly smallmouth guys you just read off?
No. Largemouth and smallmouth.
Okay, cool.
And smallmouth doesn't matter for season 2. We're talking about it all.
Nice.
My peeps: JP, Ed Casey, Jim Barzak, Scooter Lilly, John Venor, Joe Zombach, Dave Wilder, Mike Centaur, Ryan Ingram, Joe Bruchel, Dick Schaefer, Kevin Powers. Those are some of the people.
Sweet.
I'm thinking about. And if you guys know of anyone, or if you think you are a top stick, let me know, please.
And we'll submit it to the committee of one, Travis Manson.
And Alex, while we're going through that, if you can maybe grab some of these names that people are saying right now.
Yeah, he already did that.
On it.
He's on it. AI's on it, man.
All right, AI.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. I want to get into the show, but before we go there, I've been spending the last week seriously organizing tackle, and I'm going to make a huge video about this. But I just want to share a couple things here. I found these little gems here, and I got all my, these are like baits that I need on a regular basis, ready to go. All labeled, listed, sick. The best prep work I've ever done. So if you need Ned locks, there they are. And then, of course, they're all labeled in the bags by the sizes. And then they're all just going to fit into this. Eric, this is, seriously one of the best things I've ever done.
Dude, that's what I went to, is those bags, man.
My new terminal tackle bag is this. It's going to be the Bass Mafia thing. And then inside of it, I would have these individual things, like all my swim bait stuff, all my jigs, like there, you can see in it, spot
remover.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you open this up, and I don't want to take up too much time, but I'm really proud of this. Like all my Kitech football heads are in there. Shaky heads, Demiki jigs, spot removers, Meg shrooms, miscellaneous jigs. So it's just got everything I'm going to need, and I just feel really good going into next year. I'm downsizing. This is it for chatterbaits now. It's this nice little compact bag. It's got all my jackhammers from 1 1/4 to 1 ounce, 3/4, 3/8 1/2, and all the sizes I'm going to use. And then when I
You
get
got-
low, I just restock.
You got the new one in there?
No, I don't. Not yet. I have those
Okay.
in order. Like my Nikko bag, like, you know, like just soft plastics. I'll just go into this. So cool system. I can't wait to share that with you. I'm still working on it, but we're getting things done. So I'm excited.
Sweet.
Heck
All
yeah.
right.
Somebody
you got some
mentioned, here's an idea. Make sure you get like the entire country represented. Some West Coast dudes, Midwest dudes, Southern dudes, you
Absolutely. We
know,
are.
Northern, right? Mid-Atlantic. Good.
We will. We will.
I like it. Southeast. Excellent, man.
Love it. Well, let's get into the main part of the show. I wanted to bring the group together. You know, Eric and I had the pleasure of hanging out with everybody from Monster Bass. Well, everyone who's everybody up on the St. Lawrence River. And it was a ton of fun. I got some good news and bad news. Bad news is the host of this whole adventure, well, the guide, I should say, won't be joining us tonight. He came down with the smallmouth virus.
Oh no.
Not what you're thinking. He's just got a little cough. All right.
Dude,
Chest cough.
I talked to him.
All right. He's got the smallmouth bass virus, we'll call it. And he won't be joining us, but it is what it is. We're still going to have a great show. I don't know where Rick and Rafi are. They got the invite, but I don't see them. I do not see them.
How's it a monster bass night without the guys from Monster Bass?
I don't know. But listen, Rick from Monster Bass decided to put together a huge outing up on the St. Lawrence River, and I kind of organized the guides and try to get people on fish, and we had a blast. In fact, my video of that trip is coming out this week sometime, so you guys can see that shortly. I know Eric caught a few fish on that trip as well. So
yeah, like big fish of the trip.
Yeah. I don't know who to introduce first or how to bring them on. I'm just gonna bring everybody on at once. How's that sound?
Do it. Push the button.
Alex, we'll see you in the background. If it gets too crazy,
just cancel it.
All right.
Push the red button. Have you ever seen the Ren and Stimpy episode with the history eraser button?
No.
I wish we had that button a few times. Watch it, guys. It's called Space Madness. Ren and Stimpy, my favorite episode of all time. History eraser button.
All right, moving on. First up is Larry, Paul,
Burley,
Grubs.
This is manageable. This is manageable.
Nothing.
Look at that Monster Bass influencer team, man. What a bunch of studs. I mean, what am I doing here, man? Let's go.
I'm just staring at all this tackle behind Eric. Like, that's insane, bro.
Dude, I've been staring at that for the past 10 minutes trying to figure out what's behind them.
I know.
Hold
I'm
on, man.
picking them out. I'm like,
you had to go there.
Anything yet? Oh, yeah. That's just one room. There are many more.
When we were in the kitchen, he was just throwing baits at me and Paul for like an hour. He was like, oh, yeah, take that with you. I got them all piled up over here.
It's cray.
Grubs, what you doing over there, man? What are those? What kind of lights you got back there? I see.
He's just vibing, bro.
Man.
I got a few lights. A couple of red and blue up there. Another red one over here.
What are you growing back there?
Oh Lord.
I'm not growing anything. I don't grow anything. Everything dies on me.
Obviously.
Yeah, I'll like take care of it for like a couple months and then it just dies.
I got you. Yeah.
Except for these fish back here, they're lasting.
That's cool, man. I like it. I like the colors. It's grooving.
Hey, where's Rick and Rafi? They got the invite.
They're being Rick and Rafi, man. They're gonna show up fashionably
late.
Probably like
California time.
Oh yeah, California time. It's still 2 o'clock.
They're on a California roll.
3 hours from now, they'll hop on and be like, "What's up, guys? Let's get started."
That's right.
Guys, I really wanted Will to join us. He called me. He's got he's severe coughing. And he's got a chest cold or something like that. So
shoot.
Yeah, that sucks. But they're still catching him up there. They're still catching him up there, man.
He's got the SMBV.
Yeah, so that guy was a freaking man, though, because he showed up day one in like 48 mile an hour winds and shorts
and like a hoodie. He's like, what are we waiting for?
He's like, I'm fine. And everybody else is just bundled up and still freezing. No way.
So some of my audience might not be familiar with you guys, so if we could kind of do a quick little intro, I think that would be really cool. Larry, if we could start with you down in Alabama.
Yeah, I'm Larry. I make fishing videos or outdoor videos. I can't really fish down here in ponds anymore, but that's the summary of my channel, outdoor videos.
Outdoor videos. What do you mean you can't fish in ponds anymore?
Dude, it's getting cold here. Like the fish turn off when it gets cold.
Cold in Alabama.
What?
I mean, you know, like
define
yeah,
cold.
70.
Larry.
It was 70 yesterday. That's cold.
Oh no! Oh, no. It's so terrible.
Oh, no. 70.
So Larry, you caught your first smallmouth up on the St. Lawrence, right?
Yep, first one.
Dang. And you won the tournament on day one.
It was like the best first one ever.
Yeah, me and Todd won the first one.
Yeah, at least you said me and Todd because you just gave it to Larry and you were just going to give it to him. I thought Larry was taking it. He's like,
I won all.
Larry got the kicker.
Not without controversy though, because the team of Burley and Burley Fishing recalled last
4-pounders like, see ya.
I mean, they got the message late, so there's the conspiracy right out of the gate.
Late, it was like 2:45. It was like 2:45, and our guy gets the call. He's like, he looks at us. He goes back on the phone. He looks back and he's like, looks back on the phone. He's like, no, I did not know. And then he hangs up the phone. He proceeds to chew us out. All the way back to the put out. He's like, we only got 4 fish. What are you doing?
We got an hour to put together a bag. This is all your fault. I was like, bro.
Oh man, that hurts. That hurts.
Needless to say, we did not understand the assignment.
That was a miss.
We did bad.
So what do you think your bag would have been?
We wouldn't have won.
No, we wouldn't have won.
What do you think it would have been?
We had
22, like 23.
Yeah, we had enough fours. A couple more 4s and 3.5s that we were just throwing back, and
so you probably would have took third. It sounds like.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been better. It just would have been better than plugging in an 18-pound bag because we didn't have enough fish.
You know what? How they screwed up, Eric?
Tell me.
Well, supposedly they're the Ned rig nerds, but they were throwing the Carolina rig.
Yeah.
That's where they went wrong.
See, here's the thing though, like, so you get on there with a guide and you're like, I've never fished this body of water, and our guide's like, he showed up with one rod. he's like, I have nothing else. We're only throwing Carolina rigs, and we like fought against them for a while. Like Paul's biggest fish in our boat was on a shaky head.
Yeah.
And like he tried to commit to it for as long as possible, but the way the guide was driving the boat, it ended up being Carolina. Like we didn't have a choice. We tried to fish a Ned. My biggest fish of the trip was on a Ned the second day, and we tried to fish a Ned as much as possible, but he was just driving the boat too fast, so we couldn't. So yeah, it's tough. You kind of got to do it right, like he's moving the boat. We didn't have a choice but to fish his way.
And well, there was some conversation apparently, and he wasn't having that conversation. And oddly enough, you guys were throwing the Yamamoto flapping hog, which I found interesting. Oh, Travis doesn't want to tell.
Is there a delay?
What? It wasn't.
Let him know. I didn't say a thing. Hog. The boopity boop, yeah.
The boopity boopity boop.
Bigger than you think.
Can you bleep that out, Travis?
Yeah. What do we do? He's not here. I don't know how to behave.
Crazy,
we got a guy for that.
Crazy. Hey, did Travis? We won the weekend, but did we get our $100 for winning day 2? There was like there was no fanfare. There was no fanfare about us winning day 2. We didn't get a picture. We got nothing.
I got nothing. I got nothing. I got no picture.
You took the walk-off win, and like Rick was not having it.
Plus, we had like the biggest bag of the whole trip. Plus, if it was a 2-day tournament, we won
the weekend.
Day 2.
Yeah.
Day 2 was the biggest bag
of the whole
Sure,
trip.
we did. We beat you from
Larry and I did.
No, because
the day 1 bag was bigger than the day 2 bag.
Your scales were read in tenths, and ours were ounces.
What?
We'll have to look back at the footage. But listen,
Look at it. 5 minutes and it's already total chaos and controversy.
Probably
5 pound and what was it? It was 25.
Yeah, it was 25. It was 25 something.
Yeah,
the top
which is bigger than both.
And
you guys only had 24-pound bags both days. So even
Travis,
if the scale was off, we still win.
24-pound bags. What a joke.
It's the metric system. The Canadian, it just switches.
Oh
Oh no!
My victory! It's slipping away.
As the scales are being read.
My lead.
Hey, wait a minute. This is starting to feel like the scene in the house where like I was the only one that was like sober, and then the oh no started, and then it was just a complete and total laugh-a-rubba. Paul's crying in the corner. Grubbs is totally chill. Larry, I'm just watching, going, yeah. Like, so I'm drinking coffee. What's everybody else drinking tonight?
Not
Travis,
coffee.
I noticed you don't have White Claw.
I have just water with a little lemonade flavor in it.
I'm recreating that night.
Well, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that night for sure. Where was I gonna go with this? I really
don't know.
We were on a roll.
What do you got?
Well, you were bragging about your second place.
Nah, I
You,
killed the
you were
mood.
talking
Here we
trash
go.
about having the biggest bag of the weekend.
I had such a great time, guys. I'm trying to, and let me know in the comments, all the viewers too. I'm thinking about doing. I'm just thinking out loud now because why not? Some sort of Monster Bass, Smallmouth Crush, all you guys fans, like a some type of tournament, a Monster Bass collab tournament up on Lake Ontario / St. Lawrence River sometime in July, August, because we know Larry doesn't bring his rain jackets and stuff like that, right? We got to keep it warm.
I'll be right back. I'll just show you what I got.
He stocked up. He stocked up since that trip.
He was so much better than Rick. Rick steps out of his little whatever like vehicle he has. He's in like jogger pants, thin jacket, and he's got slides with no socks. And he's standing in the parking lot. It's like 25-mile-per-hour winds, spitting rain, and that's all he's got.
I did not understand that.
There you go.
Rappy
In the house.
Yeah.
I bought bibs or some fuzzy bibs for hunting.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah.
Bibs, so I'm good.
There
now.
you go. You're good now.
We can go
Awesome.
wherever. We can go to Antarctica next year. I'm ready.
Dude, he said it when he was leaving the trip. He's like, I'm stocking up, man. And he stocked up. Did you wear the Hydronaut the second day? Like what?
Yeah, whatever.
What bibs?
Whatever Travis gave me. I
Yeah,
don't know what they were.
they're
They were
for
on the
sale.
website.
They're for
when I
sale
looked.
on the auction next week.
Oh man, I need to
Oh, nice.
You gotta. I didn't
Scoop
catch
him
the
up, Larry.
auction. We're trying to upgrade our entire reel arsenal in like 2 weeks.
That would be a
How's
good
that?
way to yeah.
Oh wait, all your Vanfords are up on there?
No, my Stratix. All the old Stratix will be up.
Oh, only your Stratix. Okay, cool.
Yes.
No big
No,
deal.
garbage.
Got it. Yeah,
I'll
trash.
take
Trash
I'll
reels.
take one of those Stratix.
Listen,
Oh,
I
you're
really
hop on in the auction.
listen. Here's my vision, though.
Take one right now.
We do a tournament up there in July. It's going to be a draw, right? So guys that don't have boats, guys that do,
Mhm.
and so it'll be a random draw that morning. It'll be an entry fee. It'll be like $300 a team. We get 50 to 80 boats, and we pay it down just like a normal tournament. We actually have an official trailer there to weigh in. I got the guy for it. I think that would be pretty damn fun.
Does
Like,
he use
make
like
it
a
a-
10 scale, or what kind of scale does he
Yeah,
use when
are we
when
doing,
they do that? Is it all
tenths or
the same?
ounces?
No, like
Are we done?
legit, like it would be
Kilos?
live. There would be a crowd of people around. It would be like a
That'd be
tournament.
sick.
Mhm.
I would fish in a tournament.
Yeah.
So would every boat be random? Like you could
Yes.
be like, well,
It's a draw. You just
would
get
be a
whoever
draw.
you
couldn't be
get.
like you and Eric definite. It would have
Nope.
to be. It would all
Yeah,
the
I'm out.
boaters.
I'm out.
well,
I'm not coming. Enjoy
Come on.
it. Hell no. I can tell you right now, man. I'm not getting
Okay,
on a
time out,
stranger's
time
boat
out.
on
It'll be
Ontario,
in-
so
okay.
Why can't it be
I'm
in
out.
May?
wait.
Why can't it be in
I'm
May?
out.
Okay, for the influencers and for the Monster Bass family, we would be able to be together, but then it would be open. It would be an open tournament for anyone else that wants to participate, where maybe it would be a team event then. I don't know. Because I'm just saying there's a lot of people without boats.
I don't mind fishing.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I don't care.
especially
I don't
because
want
I'm not coming up with a boat.
I know.
Yeah,
Eric's
and I
got
do-
problems with that.
It's okay. Hey, I'll go
I don't
fish
care.
somewhere else, bro. I'm good. I'm
I'll
good,
fish
man.
the
That's
bank.
why
I don't care.
that's why I fish team tournaments.
Try to win from the bank.
Hey, I'll be right
Fishing
there
on
with you.
Ontario.
Hell yeah,
I
I'll
love
fish
it.
from the bank.
I love it.
We caught 12 pounds from the bank in about 12 minutes. Like,
Paul's going to be on the dock at the starting line. He's
Hey,
like,
hey.
I got this.
If you
What are
guys
you gonna
saw
do
my
about your live well on the bank? It's gonna be.
We'll have
I
a
mean,
little
stringer.
Put them all on the stringer here.
Stringer, bro. Tied around the dock. We're good.
Dinner
We're
for the
good.
next 2 weeks, and I won 3.
No, it's June, July, right? So he's just gonna be like waiting on the shore. He'll just be in the water, and he'll be walking his fish on his stringer, and be like, "Bro, we're good."
I'll be like the only guy to leave with like not like with just a bunch of dead fish and be like,
dead fish penalties abound.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if this tournament is gonna work.
I mean, I'm
but
on
just
board.
thought it'd be a really cool idea. Everyone associated
We're
with
in.
Monster Bass, you get in your boat, you get to pick your team, and it's an open. So then we try to get 100 people. The thing is, Lake Ontario does not have a whole lot of events for us this summer, and so I was throwing this around with a buddy of mine. We were thinking about doing something like a Smallmouth Crush Open, and then it just dawned on me just now. Let's open it up and make it a Monster Bass collab open. Boom.
and maybe Rick will pay for it.
Well, he can throw in a grand prize.
Rick could buy it. Yeah.
No, don't even tell him. Let's just be like,
I think he
okay,
just-
and Rick's
Yeah,
doing
just
it.
tell
Got
him,
it.
hey, Rick, be here at this time, and we're having a tournament, and you're sponsoring it. Or
3
tell him
hours.
that when he gets there.
3 hours
We'll be
before.
like, Rick, congrats on sponsoring your first tournament. This is gonna be huge, dude.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Well, let's
We're
find
really
out.
glad to have you here.
Let's
We're
find
really
out.
glad
Let's
you
find
made it.
out right now what he thinks about this.
Oh my gosh,
There we
they're
go.
here.
Together.
We're celebrating our first tournament sponsorship.
Yeah. You did it. You made it.
Good work, Rafi. All right.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, listen, guys.
Robbie's
I know
a headline sponsor.
I
love
know
it.
a lot of people are familiar with Rick, but this might be the first time Rafi's been on.
This is the
Well,
first
we've
time
seen him
I-
in the background. I've seen you in the background.
We've heard his voice. We've seen him walk through, but never on camera.
I've watched
seen
him
him jump in
suplex
a
himself.
pool.
I've watched him suplex himself off a skateboard. I saw that.
Well, I've seen him just
That's-
eat it
that
on a
was-
skateboard.
That was a different live. That was the Monster Bass live, not Smallmouth.
Well, for the viewers here on Monster Bass Live, things go down. Rafi will jump into a pool fully clothed. You guys will apparently like single-handedly burn down California, and you'll also just wreck yourself on a skateboard. It's pretty great. It's very entertaining.
Look, you play one game of Firewood Jenga, and everyone's a critic.
Everyone's a critic. Oh god. Listen, just don't
What are
ever
the
take
rules?
the dry firewood out of this scary barn. That is off limits. I'm just saying.
I don't even think they were worried about the fire. I think they were actually not worried about the firewood at all. I think they were worried about some spirits coming out.
They were
and
worried
being
about the crawl
released. I think they
space.
were worried about that more than anything else.
Spirits
They're worried
around
about
the
the
barn
out
and
of
house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were worried
Rick
about the
puts us up-
haunted portrait.
Rick puts us up in a haunted mansion. Yeah,
Well,
here.
and here's the scary thing, guys. Not too far from there, I was actually looking at a documentary on this. Not too far from that house, probably the next road down. There's actually been sightings of, and you're gonna laugh at me here.
You're gonna say,
We already are.
Big house.
There's been sightings of like a
Sasquatch.
werewolf creature. No, werewolf creature that stands on its
skinwalker?
hind legs. It's 7 to 8 feet tall,
Mm.
and it has red glowing eyes. And there's been multiple sightings. All
Tell
through-
us more, Travis.
over the last 4 decades. This thing
I'm
has
in
been
the-
spotted.
I'm on the edge of my chair.
There's
What?
a farmer out there that's caught it on a game.
40-year-old.
No. It's interdimensional. That's what I think, anyways. But listen, what it does. Hear me out. No.
Travis, we already heard you out on the last trip, dude. You can't take us down the short again, bro.
I can't get over the fact that you just called me on it. I'm calling it a skinwalker. You're like, no, not
It's
a
not a
skinwalker.
skinwalker.
No,
That's
it's
totally
interdimensional. How?
They're not
separate.
interdimensional.
Just listen
you
real
idiot.
quick, and then we'll move on. So there's a farmer
Okay.
down there that has a trail cam, and every time he puts out like dead deer, a car kill, and stuff like that, even raccoons, and the raccoon will be split down the middle, and its intestines gone. No, and this guy's like for real. And then here's the
Hey, why don't you
crazy
share the screen with some of the stuff you've been investigating and
When-
show us what you've read?
I'm not
Your
prepared
names
for
are
it. But
banned.
Oh,
here's the crazy part.
Travis,
Whenever
you're totally freewheeling, dude. This is fun.
whenever he gets on a trail cam, a picture of it,
Mhm.
like something taking the deer or taking the raccoon, mist starts to form, and then the pictures are showing mist. So you'll see clear, and then mist, and then the animal will be gone.
Wow. It's incredible. I'm buying this one.
It's weird. I have the same problem with all my 10 points on all of my trail cams. Every single one. It's like the miss,
a misfoot,
and then they're gone. It's like they were never there.
Couldn't get the shot off because the miss.
This miss came out of nowhere.
Somebody has a question for Travis and said, "Is the Earth round or flat?"
Okay, so listen,
we're not doing that again.
This was
How
your
many
first.
sea turtles does it take to hold up planet Earth?
All right, guys, moving on.
They're not sea turtles. They're tortoises, you nerd.
Let's talk
It
about
doesn't have this
muskie.
black cherry ice cream. It's not fair.
Let's talk about muskie catches, shall we?
He's lost all control.
You never had it. You never had it.
Hey, Paul, how do you drink a beer in Australia? Show me again.
Oh yeah, you have to stand up because you're on the bottom of planet Earth. So you have to stand up. You have to.
You gotta go here. Those poor souls, they have to hang from the earth like bats.
Oh, you were
They got
crying
all
on that
Oh
one.
god.
We got all these jerks up here saying Australia doesn't exist, and they're just like, we do exist. Oh, I'm sorry, we do exist.
They're on the bottom of pancake Earth and they're fighting the fake winds that drive the gravity.
Hanging out with ethereal winds.
It's ethereal winds.
That's right.
It's not
I
even
I thought it was
gravity.
ethereal. Ethereal? Ethereal?
Cool.
Ethereal?
The
It depends on which
Chat?
dimension you're in at the time.
Ethereal?
Don't do it, Travis. Don't do it.
Don't drop too much
Wait,
knowledge.
what is that, Travis?
What's what?
Ethereal.
Ethereal winds?
Yeah, ethereal. Tell me
So
all
that's a whole nother subject, but I believe gravity
Yeah.
is not real.
Wait, you believe what's not real?
I don't
talked
believe in
about this that
gravity.
night.
Grab it.
Gravity
I'm gonna-
isn't real.
I'm gonna go organize my stuff for the auction. I'll be right back.
That was
Did
clean.
you just mic drop? Can you imagine just rolling into a room and be like, guess what, guys? Gravity's not real. And then you actually drop a mic and walk out of that room. And like everybody in the room is just like, wait, what?
That was clean.
Hang on. Gosh dang it.
It was a stiff breeze that blew that one down.
This is the part, Rick, where you were sitting on your chair and you started to actually start absorbing this stuff, and then you started coming back at Travis. It was pretty great. And that's about the time that Paul was trapped in a stairwell. Like
I was just
crying.
I was having so much, honestly, because what got me was first of all, Rick's nightcap. Really,
Oh yeah.
Rick
it
had
really-
a delicious
it-
nightcap.
there's a lot. It's like a 7-foot long nightcap with a little fuzzy ball at the end, and he was just like, he had his sleeping pants on, his full size, full length
7
sleeping
foot
pants.
long. Right behind him.
It was longer than Rafi's muskie.
And yeah, it just set the. That's hilarious. Well, and
Listen,
then
it was an
I
epic.
dump trucked a whole pint or half gallon or whatever of
It was a full gallon, wasn't it?
black cherry.
Oh my
Just
God.
Yeah, that
and
was
then it was
yeah.
fun.
It
Yeah, I
was
don't know
like
what it
drinking
was.
a gallon of milk, but in ice cream.
What if he just microwaved it and just drank the whole thing?
We didn't do that.
What would be the more psycho thing to do? Just like pummel it with your spoon, or actually microwave it and then drink it from
Pummel
the
it.
gallon?
Listen, we're going to save all this talk for maybe after hours if we get there because we have a lot to cover. I do want to circle back.
He started talking about werewolves out of nowhere. I don't even know, man.
What's in the
And
woodshed,
now-
the haunted
Yeah, we're the reason this has gone off the rails.
Now
Can
you're
you
trying to
guys-
bring it back.
David Campbell wants us to talk fishing, so maybe we should get back to the muskie. catch.
Let's talk about that muskie. That
I'm having a real problem. man.
I'm gonna have to host the show. I'm gonna have to. This is the only thing I can bring to the table.
Fish don't
All right.
have to deal with gravity.
Somebody push the reset button.
Yeah, I mean,
listen, so we had-
after talking werewolves, I don't know if a muskie's going to be excited.
no. We're rolling back to muskies, real creatures. We got it.
So listen, we had an epic adventure on the St. Lawrence River. The guides were great. Will was great. Put us on fish. The fish were cooperating. The weather wasn't so hot, but everybody caught some great bags of smallmouth that day on day one. And day two was a little bit different. We had a little bit calmer conditions. Fishing was a little actually tougher. I thought it'd be a little bit easier, but everyone caught fish again, had a great time. A lot of personal bests. I mean, Larry, you're not probably, it's going to be hard for you to top that again. Like that whole experience, like a lot of people I talk to people all the time about this all over the country. You know, a 3-pound smallmouth in some parts of like Texas and Arkansas. I mean, that's a big deal to someone.
Yeah.
And so to be able to go out there and catch these 4-pounders and 5-pounders, I mean, it's something special. It's a truly an amazing fishery when you can be able to do that under those conditions. I mean, it was pretty brutal out there. And the fact that people like Rafi, who doesn't get to experience that hardly at all, was able to catch your personal best smallmouth. Well, first, actually, I don't know. You probably tell the story better. And then, of course, that big muskie that you caught with Will, which was pretty
insane.
That was pretty. I mean, everything that I caught was my PB on that trip. I caught a PB muskie, I caught a PB goby, I caught a PB fall fish, and I caught a PB walleye. The first time I pulled any of those fish out of the water ever.
That's
PB
incredible.
sandal.
PB sandal. Did you get a sandal? You got a. It was a slide. It was Rick's slide.
No. I got my PB weeds. I was mowing the lawn at the bottom of the sink.
You live in Cali?
So Will, who's obviously Native American, we were up on the reservation. He came up with some Indian names for you, did he not?
Yeah, I was dances with weeds. and I returned the favor because he was getting so mad at everyone that was fishing illegally that like we would fish for 2 minutes and then we would chase people around for hours trying to drive them off the reservation. So I called him Chief Rufflefeathers.
And yet he's still burning all that gas up. He still managed to beat the crap out of pretty much everybody. That dude was
he just
unreal.
pulled up when we were weighing in at the end of day one and just caught like the biggest fish of the day that day.
He was like, 6-pounder, here you go.
He was like, oh, we're here, and just knocked it out. It was insane.
Yeah, we'd be in the boat and he'd show me where to cast and what to do. Microphone's right there. Yeah, maybe
They're far away. They're far away. Got it. Okay.
This is Rafi's PB podcast right now, by the way.
I mean, he'd be telling me exactly what to do, and I'm like, well, there's no fish here. We should go to that secret spot you keep telling me about. And he kept telling me about it, but we never went there. I'm like, well, we got to go to the secret spot. He's like, what are you talking about? There's fish here. And he just goes, boom, and like pull in like a 5-pounder.
Crazy.
Every single time.
But you have to tell the muskie story. We started there, then we went.
Yeah,
to a
we need to
different
hear
dimension.
about
We
this
came back.
muskie.
We got blown off planet Earth by the winds.
Ethereal
We
winds.
came back.
Yeah.
We talked about smallmouth, but now I want to hear about the muskie again.
The ass muskie, that husky muskie.
How'd that go down?
So Travis, you were dead right. You know, like the conditions and the weather on day 2 was way better than the first day for sure. But the fish, at least for me, were not cooperating at all. So I spent much of the morning catching weeds, just kind of like, I don't know, tossing the St. Lawrence's salad and just pulling up like kind of, you know, vegetation after vegetation. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Burley, don't do it.
And
Don't do it, Burley.
Don't do
I got on the
my salad.
Finally, I got on the fish, and Will was like, "Yeah, you got a smallie. You got a smallie." And I went to crank it, and there was nothing there. And he's like, "Uh-oh, what's going on?" And I didn't know what was going on, so I just tried to set the hook, and I ended up setting the hook like right into the ass of a muskie.
Like, nobody else on like that knows how to fish would have caught the muskie because nobody else would have just randomly set the hook.
True.
No one on earth would have caught that fish except for you. Just
So
because you
true.
were like, it was like just some weird reaction. You were like, oh, now? Like, wow.
It was very
Only you,
cosmic of
Rafi.
you to decide to randomly complete this.
I said,
Oh, Don,
fishing.
for no reason.
The fish of 10,000 casts, and he did 10,000
crazy.
sets.
10,000
The
casts
fish
for
of random
one
hook sets.
snag.
Unbelievable.
It is
I mean-
just a random hook set. And so Will was like, you caught a muskie, you gotta battle it, And all of a sudden we start to follow it. He's like, we're chasing this fish down. It was the most incredible fishing experience I've ever had. Where we're like following the fish and I'm reeling it in. And he's like, don't horse it. And I don't know what horsing it is.
We're fishing.
What am I supposed to ride it?
The insane thing.
Finally, yeah.
Giddy up.
after I think maybe about 45 seconds of him telling me that this is going to be the biggest bite of my life and this is going to be incredible, the fish comes right up to the surface, and it's a pretty decent size. And he's like, yeah, there it is. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I can breathe now. And he's like, yeah, stop reeling. And I stop reeling. And all of a sudden I just hear, zzz, and the fish just kind of goes into the depth. And it was, it was awesome. It was a battle. And, I'm getting yelled at not to horse it. We're following the fish around. And meanwhile, I'm kind of like wondering how long this is going to take because my arm after a while felt like a noodle. But yeah, I ended up hooking the muskie pretty good right in the ass. He's like, oh, that's like, he's like, how did you hook him in the ass? I'm like, I don't even know how I hooked him in the ass.
I don't even know. Was there a hook on there? I thought I had the hook list set up. Dude, that was insane because we got a phone call. And I remember Sam Moore was like, yo, we got to get over there. We got to get over there. And Paul and I's boat was like the first on the scene. So we just like sped over to you. You were like a completely different spot. It took us a minute to get there, but you guys were just bringing it in. And when you brought it out of the water, I remember like I just had my camera on you and I was like, what the heck just happened? You pulled that thing out. It was huge. That was insane. And like we've gone fishing for muskie. I was like, this is nuts. What?
I don't think
on accident.
I kept hearing it was a 47-pound muskie, which I am not sure about.
I couldn't determine if it was 47 inches or 40.
He said like 42 pounds.
Will talked about that muskie. It got bigger every
it definitely was eating cheeseburgers as people.
New York State record.
You guys are just stuffing it. I was like, what's going on over here? That's weird.
I would give you 47 inches though, no problem. It was girthy, giant. I mean,
it was girthy.
Thing
it was
could
fat.
have swallowed a flathead, no problem. I mean, it was a big muskie.
You can tell I didn't know what I was doing when really I think it was in your video that you posted, right, where Will actually ends up pulling it out. For the first time, I saw what a muskie actually was, which is like a shark. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't even want to touch it. Like, I just didn't know where it was safe on that thing.
So good.
That's and then crazy. I just go, Rafi, what'd you do? And you're like, I got a muskie.
It looks like somebody's getting over the smallmouth crush virus. Will, what's going on?
What's happening, guys?
How you feeling?
What's up, man?
Oh, I feel like shit, man.
You couldn't hold back. Man. You had to come on.
Yeah, well, I can for a minute. I took some pain meds, and I'm okay for.
I bet you did.
Shit's
juiced up, ready to go. Let's do this, boys.
He knew he like was watching the show. He's like, they're telling my story. They suck.
This is my story. I caught all those fish. I just handed the rod to Rafi. He didn't do
fine.
anything.
I'll do it. Turns out.
I think the coolest part of the story is when Will said that he was watching the Panoptics, and I guess Rafi, you might have had a smallmouth hooked, and I guess your hook came off the smallmouth, and then all the other smallmouth that were following the one you had hooked like disappeared, and then Will saw the muskie come in like on the Panoptics. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
That's when he ghost set into the
Yeah.
different stratosphere that ends up being a muskie butt.
Who has that video, Will? Was that on your camera? Because you took a video of that.
I got it on my phone.
Yeah, I got it too.
Yeah, but Rafi.
Did anybody post this?
Rafi was crazy.
Not yet.
No, it definitely has
Smalley.
not been posted.
Yeah, we're working with Sam Moore to do a vignette of Rafi hooks and ass monkey.
Rafi catches that Smalley, and then he turns around, and when the muskie comes after it, he ends up hooking it in the asshole. I was just like, how in the hell did you do that, Rafi? That's talent. That's talent.
That's the catch of 100,000 casts.
Damn right, that is.
Maybe 1 million.
Yeah, anyone can catch a muskie by the mouth.
Yeah.
So now he brags about it. So now he's gonna go everywhere. He's like, hey, yeah, you want to hear about that one time I caught a muskie in its ass? Never done that? I didn't think so.
Go try.
I feel like Rafi just goes on these trips now for clout. Like he's like, I just need this level of clout because I work at this fishing company.
I just don't know how I'm going to top this one.
On the next trip.
Oh, we're gonna top it. We're gonna top it. In fact, the fish are biting right now, aren't they, Will?
Yeah. We got one of my clients got his first 7-1 last weekend.
That implies
2 weekends.
Wow. That implies
that Somali, but we've had to shit
another one.
27, 28-pound bags.
Yo,
We need to get back up there.
those are meaty.
Is that it in the middle?
Oh wow.
Gotta be.
Yep.
Huge.
Then how big is the one on the right side or the
So,
left?
so we're going up.
Unless he's holding it back here.
I don't know. Next week, I guess.
Yeah, there it is. Show the picture, Eric.
Kansas City Thanksgiving
That-
plans. We're going to
That
St.
one,
Lawrence
that
River.
one right in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the middle fish. You guys can see that. Yep.
Massive.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
what
crazy.
are they fighting right now?
Actually, he caught that one on the Gudgeon Ned,
Ned's, yeah.
the green pumpkin blue highlight. But they were tearing them up on those. What is it called, Travis? The mega bass. What do they call
Oh.
it? Mega bass 110.
The Vision 110.
Yeah,
There it
that's
is.
the Division 110.
Plus
Just
one.
happened to have
They're
it.
tearing them up on that big time.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's so much fun right now. But I mean, last weekend I didn't guide. I had this stupid freaking cough, so I
Right.
had one of my guys go out and guide for me. Yeah, that's the one, Eric. That's the one.
Yep.
The old Gudgeon Ned.
I can't wait to get back
Nice.
up there. It was I mean,
Well, the
it'll
water
go
temperature,
on.
surprising, our water temperature is still not.
Ooh.
It's not cooled
Well-
off up here with the cold temperatures. Water temperature is
Right.
still 48 degrees.
Oh wow.
It's crazy, and there's just smallies are everywhere. You can see them because the water's clear, and there's literally like 10,000 smallies swimming everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
My favorite part about that whole trip, I said this much times, probably getting boring, but like there were not many dinks, but the I'm using air quotes, the dinks that popped up would be like 12, 14 inches. But
Yeah.
they would just be like
It'd just be
Yeah.
like a yoked 12
Especially
incher.
now.
they were
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I remember the second day we saw. I mean, you're saying you saw like 10,000 fish. We didn't see that many, but we saw hundreds of gigantic smallies just swimming around, and they just weren't eating shit. They were just like, "Nah, we're good. That's fine. We don't want that." Like, no matter what we threw, it just felt so
We're
terrible.
good.
Yeah, like we thought about. We don't need that. And then like the second day, I ended up catching like 2 perch, a largemouth, a shiner. I side hooked a carp. Like I was like, "Can I catch what I came here to catch?" It was the most absurd day.
Mm-hmm.
But the smallies
So
are like the bigger smallies are just going nuts right now. There's
Nice.
so many 4s and 5s being caught, and it's crazy. So,
You got an update on the tubes, Will?
yeah, I'm still having problems with the mold.
Mm.
Just the way it comes off the machine, it takes too long when you shoot them. It just takes too long to get the tubes off. So the company's working on it. They're redesigning both molds. But
Get
I'm
her
still
ready.
like I'll shoot some. I'll still shoot a couple of hundred tubes.
Mhm. Just takes too
Yeah, I
long.
can do that. That's not a problem.
I got you.
I feel like I need to get some Will Baits. I feel like how's that not like phenomenal luck in like a normal place?
Yeah. I want some.
For sure gonna catch a shark. Like there's right?
Yeah, you just
I'll tell
catch
you what.
500s in puddles.
It's the color schemes, the different variations of baits that Will makes. It's he's got it dialed in, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
Will could arguably be one of, as far as individuals in the country have caught more smallmouth than anyone else. I mean, top 10, gotta be.
He probably. I'm gonna give him
I'm
way
probably-
more than top 10. Number
Could be
one. I
number
would.
one.
I think he's number one.
I mean, that's a lot of smallmouth.
How many days a year are you on the water,
Yeah, but
Will?
Travis, you know, I do 3 months in the spring and 3 months in the fall.
Like
but on
every day?
average, we do. Well, you guys are here in the spring,
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
300.
We gotta do like the
300 fish
first
per
6
boat.
months and then the second 6 months. So like most of the days that exist that you can fish.
Yeah.
Let me see,
For smallies.
Oh, 12 months. Got it.
Yep.
No, after about a week of guiding in the spring, I get sick of small.
Yeah.
I seriously get sick. I usually see in the first 7 days we usually catch right around 8,000 smallies, and I'm like sick of them. I'm like, let's go perch fishing. Let's go Go catch guppies or something. I need a change of pace.
Right.
Let's go snag some muskies in the ass.
I need to feel alive again.
Wow.
Man, that's kind of common fishing with Will, because I'm now that I think about it, I don't know if you guys know this story, but about 2 or 3 weeks prior to the Monster Bass deal, I was up there with Will, and I snagged a sturgeon.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
In the
3-hour
tail.
fight. Wasn't it a 3-hour fight?
And I fought him. How long was it? 3 hours?
2 hours and 10 minutes we fought.
2 hours and 10 minutes I fought this thing,
Wow.
thinking that it was something else.
What did you think
Did
it
you
was?
think it
I thought it was
was?
a salmon.
Yeah.
Because we're fishing for salmon.
Like a world record. You were wondering if it was a world record salmon, right?
Yeah, I knew something wasn't right, and I was
Hold on,
getting
you didn't know that it was
Off
a
the flat Earth ocean.
Wait, was it interdimensional or not? Is what I want to know.
No, because
So it could be 5 tons.
Yes.
You were fighting Megalodon 2 hours and 10 minutes, and you're like, yeah, just we're running a mill of salmon coming in at 175 pounds.
Yeah, but it was like on 8. It wasn't on 8 or 10 pound test or something crazy.
yeah, it was on 8. It was on 8 on a spinning
but
rod.
2 hours. Oh
And
my
I was
God.
fishing it. So we were around all these salmon. We could see them on the graph, and so I was
Yeah.
jigging a spoon, and all of a sudden I just got, and I'm like, there he is, and he, it felt like a salmon for the first 5 minutes, and then I just started going to Will. I'm like, this something ain't right, and he's like, no, it's a world record salmon. I go, something ain't right.
I can't trust this guy. I can't trust this guy.
Travis.
You got
Something ain't right.
You guys called me up. Travis and Will called me up. And I remember I could hear Travis in the background trying to say, this is just not right. And Will's like, you got to stick with it, man. It could be a world record. I'm like,
Wait,
Travis,
you were
around.
going to cut it off? Were you going to cut it off?
Yes,
See it
it dragged
through.
me from one end of the river
No, you have to find
Never.
out.
because I was also
You got to see
fishing.
it through, my boy.
I was fishing an online tournament that day, Will, remember? And I needed some more smallmouth, and this thing was cutting my
For
time.
an online tournament.
And
175 pound salmon.
it took me from
And I
one
was, I
side
had
of the river
salmon.
to the
Oh, hold on,
next.
hold on. No, stop. You're in an online tournament that you have to kill a fish for, but you're going to be like, well,
No.
I'll just pull over
measure
here
it,
on the
measure
graph.
fish.
I see some salmon. Tie
Well,
me on
yes.
a spoon. Drop it down. I'll
Paul,
jig me up a couple
Paul,
salmon.
we were running up the river, and all these salmon were jumping. And I'm like, stop the boat.
Online
We're
tournament
fishing.
or not.
That's right.
Paul, just remember where he's
Wow.
fishing. You could win there in 30 minutes.
I wasn't
Oh,
worried about
that's
time.
fine.
You ain't worried about time.
Yeah, that's gonna be my next
But kill
question.
this fish.
How come do the online tournament?
Yeah.
I gotta
cheating,
wonder.
dude.
So where'd you hook him though?
In the,
In
tail,
the
somewhere.
ass, of course.
He did.
Wait, you did? So you cut him loose? You don't know what it
Yes.
was?
No, we got him up
Snapped
the
him off.
boat, and then I snapped him. I'm like, we're done.
Got it.
Wow.
Well, I knew it was a sturgeon after about 10 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
But I just kept Travis going.
was holding on hope that it was like this
Travis, you
ethereal
son of a
being.
bitch, it's a world record. Don't give up. It's a world record. Don't give up. But I knew
Oh,
after 10
God,
minutes.
that's
It was,
You're like, it's a surgeon. I'm not gonna tell him. Who's gonna tell him? Nobody.
But I'm going to call everybody and get them on the phone. Let them be a part of this world record.
Will, that's hysterical, Will. Will's texting me, Eric, I know it's a sturgeon, but you got to encourage it. Call us, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Funny.
Just tell him it's a
So how'd you
salmon.
do?
oh,
in
I
that-
had him going.
How'd you do in that online tourney?
So that's the first one I did not win in a long time.
What's the lesson?
So
I think I took third in that one.
I was gonna say what
Oh.
place though? Okay.
Third.
It was the first one I didn't take absolutely first and dominate everybody. I took
Because I
third.
enjoy
This is like-
dominating.
When we showed up, Travis goes like, "Yeah, we went out today." I was like, "How'd you do?" And he was like, "It wasn't that great." I was like, "What'd you catch?" And he goes, "We caught like I don't know, 75 smallmouth." It was a terrible day, and I was just like, "What?" And then I was hoping that was the expectation for the weekend. I was like, "So we're gonna catch like hundreds of fish? Cool." But apparently, that's only if you're really good, like Travis.
Well, so actually, the
Garbage.
funny story is I would have won the tournament, but at the end of the day, Will decided to fish, and he made a pitch on the grass edge, And remember that big one you stuck that was like 21 inches?
Yeah.
I needed that one, dude.
So not because of the 2 hours,
Will's
not
fault.
because of the 2+ hours you spent effing around with a sturgeon that you thought was a world record salmon. It was because of a
Yeah, but
pig that you
I kept telling Travis.
No.
I
I
kept
didn't need
telling him,
140 more minutes.
He's like freaking out because of this tournament. Yeah, Travis is freaking out because of this online tournament. And I'm like, Travis, fuck that tournament. This is a world record salmon. Fuck that tournament, world record. Let's go. I just kept bumping him up.
Oh, that is really funny. This is the story that keeps.
And then you got the fish he needed. It's just.
And then you're like, wait, watch me break it off.
By the way.
Yeah, but I called that shot too on that flip.
I know.
I casted that jig to the edge. I said, Travis, watch this. I threw it in there. Boom. I hooked it. Dragged it in. Travis is like, what the
Wow.
And that's how you start dominance.
You son of a bitch.
It was a bad day all around. Dude didn't fish all day. He was trying to just have fun with me, let me have all the spots, trying to win this online thing. Then we run into that salmon/sturgeon, and then at the end of the day.
This is sturgeon, not a salmon/sturgeon.
Right.
Literally.
Little thing. I'll be clear. Little thing.
When we drove
It's
up
a
the
hybrid.
When we drove up the river, those salmon were jumping like those carp, those Asian carp.
Mm-hmm.
They were.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
It was something pretty cool. And then
next September.
Yeah, I'm in. It's
Next
actually
September,
kind of
we're gonna
addicting.
It is.
It's really addicting up there.
It is, man. There's no doubt. Those salmon are cray.
So do you?
But yeah,
I saw you catching one off the bank. Were you?
Yeah, you guys were bank fishing the weekend that we were there, right? You were throwing cranks,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. Rapala jointed and other minnows and crankbaits. We were losing crankbaits left and right. But
Really?
the two that I caught that ate the bait were on a Rapala Fire Tiger jointed J11. It was the small one, like medium size, crazy.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, on a bait caster rod with 12-pound test. It was like ridiculous. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was nuts. It was nuts, man. And they were giant. They fight so hard, it's crazy. And they were jumping everywhere. And they would take a swipe at your crankbait or your lure right at your feet. Like right before you're going to pull it up to make another cast, there was a little ditch that ran along the bank. It was
They're just shot
it
up.
was crazy. Yeah, like boil on it like a bass and scare the shit out of you because these are, smallest one I saw was like 12, 15 pounds. It was too much, man.
Jeff
Jeff
and I at one point we were way up north and we were looking for some salmon from Steelhead.
Yeah.
And we thought we were in a really good spot. And Jeff thinks he gets slapped by one. Literally like a giant. He thinks it goes right through. It was a beaver.
The old beaver tail.
The beavers, that is hands down the most terrifying thing when you guys are wading a creek. Wow. Like it's 12, 15 feet across. Like choked creek. I'm just like going through underbrush and stuff. And then I just like, you don't just see the shadow. You like feel the shadow of this beaver just like hop in, just cut by you, and you're just standing there in the water. Like, oh my God.
Well, and they're not quiet. They're like
no.
Yeah, well, and then they get pissed and they smack that tail, and you're like,
what was that? It's like a freshwater shark.
I'm 15 feet away watching Jeff, and I'm just like, he's getting assaulted.
Like, have you guys ever seen zombie beavers? Like, come on, that's the most terrifying thing ever.
Zombie beavers.
Zombie Beavers was a great movie.
Zombie Beavers was a flick, you guys. Go check it out.
I've never even seen it. It's a real thing.
That's a real Ren and Stimpy episode, whatever. But you don't know zombie.
Wow. Yeah, check out that king salmon, man. Look at the size of that thing.
Oh my God,
we've seen that before, Eric.
Oh well, I'm showing I'm showing all 87 people that are watching now. And it was a righteous catch too. He ate the bait.
I don't know if this is.
I want to know who Rick's talking to now.
Rick's doing business right now. He's like, you guys
listen, when you get an email from Ken Duke asking to do an article on the Seeker and saying he's not going to charge me for it, I'm going to take that all day long.
Hell yeah.
On the Seeker? All right.
Ken Duke, man. He's the the master of history and bass fishing, man. He's like the
January,
man.
February issue.
So, yeah,
He's like the wizard.
Yeah, he's the Rain Man.
No question about it. Congratulations, man. So, Travis, is it time for me to bring on my special guest while everybody's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bringing them on. Oh, give me a second.
Travis thought he was going to be able to say yes or no.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, guys, I gotta
I am glad to be here.
A
Hold
cat.
on.
It's a cat.
one question. I
No,
wanna
it's
ask you guys.
Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah, baby. What the hell? Dr. Frankenstein's in the house. Compliments of. Hold on. It's a little collab. Let me press it. Can you see the logo, baby?
Just as a
We got a
t-shirt.
strip tease
Oh,
right now.
No.
It's the Monster Bass Dr. Frankenstein collab shirt. It's up on the Bass Lab site tonight. And if you order a hat and the shirt, I'm gonna throw in a couple stickers. Hells to the yeah.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up what?
We got 3 style hats. Boom. Black camo if you like camo.
Ooh.
Thank you, Alex AI. You're the man. And then the one I'm wearing, the gray. Boom. There it is, guys. Thank you very much, Dr. Frankenstein. In the house.
I just want to say that
Rick,
I'm
you're the man.
impressed.
Thank you very much.
I'm
Thank
impressed with your presentation right
Thank
there.
you.
That was very
I gotta be
impressive.
honest, I think
Travis seems upset about it though.
That was very much investors.
Investors, maybe you. No, the gear looks sick, but Travis seems upset about it. Travis, talk to us about this. What's
Well, I
going on?
thought we were going to have a special guest. It's kind of weird bringing a t-shirt.
What are your mom?
That's just how I roll. It's like the pirate. You didn't expect him on the Halloween special, but I rolled in hot and then rolled out hot. That's how I roll, man.
I got gypped on my guest.
It's a very nice shirt, Eric.
Thank you very much.
Very nice shirt. I'll see myself out.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be jumping off here, guys.
Oh,
All right, Will.
Just one question: are we gonna do something in the spring?
yeah.
Yes.
He was trying to tell us June, July. I'm like, no.
We're going to do a
How
lot.
about April, May.
Yeah.
How about next
In
week?
June and July.
Next week.
Yeah, how about next week?
We'll figure it out. Well, listen, we'll get better. All right. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
We appreciate
Feel
you, man.
better, Will.
Yeah, we all got to say thank you.
You're better,
Yeah,
man.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Will's the one who put that one together. I know SmallmouthCrush trying to take all the credit, but
No.
Will's the goat.
All right, Will.
All right, guys. You guys take care.
Later, Will.
All right.
God of Bass, man. Feel better, brother. And
Thanks.
have a good week, man. We'll talk to you.
All right, take care.
Cool. All right, listen. So let's get to there's some crazy stuff going on at Monster Bass, Rick. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
What is it?
And well, I didn't know if we wanted to
I'm
share
unfamiliar.
this.
no, we share
I'm
it.
going to take the time to share it.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. He gets us on the show.
Man, what the heck, man?
Hey, listen.
Let's get
What
Dr.
the
Frankenstein
heck,
back
man?
out here.
Thank you very much. All right, hold on for a second. Come on in,
I appreciate that, Travis. I mean, listen.
Smooth move.
Anything to move from 4th place to 1st,
I'm in 4th?
You're in 4th?
You're in 4th.
For real?
Hold on, I think you are.
All right. Well, all right.
Wait,
For
where's
those-
Rubs? Where am I?
People must
real
be
quick,
cheating.
before it gets crazy in here,
I think Burley's right behind you by like 1 box.
on
He
the
started.
Come
Guys,
on, fam.
guys on the
Hey, how come I didn't get to do this box?
That's Rafi's fault.
Larry, did you get to do it, Larry? What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Rafi?
Hey,
Go
ahead and-
What's up?
Wait,
What's
is
up,
it-
Rafi?
He was like, they won that smallmouth tournament. They don't need
Yeah.
to do this box. I mean,
Yeah.
they're-
To get our $500 each.
I'll take my cash.
in all honesty, so last week, if you guys were not part of the Patreon, I know a lot of you guys that are watching now are. I released the Smallmouth Crush Holiday Gift Box, which are hand-picked baits, some awesome fish catching baits that I picked to put into the box, which the link is in the comments. At least
Can we
my
see the
link
box?
is.
No, I want to see what's in the box. I was actually curious. I see the Z-Bait Co. I actually love those
Z-Bait
worms.
twig.
I'll tell you right now that twig does flat out. It's like
Rage
you're
Net Craw.
guaranteed. There's 8 in a pack. You're catching 8 fish.
The Booyah Square Bill.
Yeah.
The Patriot, which is an awesome walking bait.
Do you get that color? Wait, is that the color you get?
Bone, the Alex Rudd.
yeah,
Look at the Magic Shad.
The best color.
That's a sexy color right there. I don't care who you are.
It's pretty juicy.
Of course,
that bone Patriot.
the big TRD, only because I know a lot of guys throw the smaller TRD, but the big TRD is something that's always on my pole, on my boat. Eric, you know that.
You got 48
The
poles on the boat.
Z63 lipless crankbait, which is a crankbait.
You have
One of the 76 baits I always have tied on.
And then we have the line through swim bait, Fred Rumbanis special, Boom Boom, by Optima Baits. Listen, there's like over $60 value, and the box is $29.99. The link is in the comments. I'll have more information as we move forward. And in fact, if you guys watch the live show next week, Monday, it's going to be an auction / I'm going to be giving away something extremely special. And it involves this box itself and a little competition amongst the viewers. So that's all coming up next week. I didn't want to give out too much information just yet because I don't want to give ideas away to my competiters here.
So wait a minute. So when you say it's the box itself, do you mean like the actual cardboard of the box?
I'm going to tell you this. Next
I'm
week,
putting my lip balm on for this, but it's going to get hot.
Next week, Monday. You know what? Screw it. Want to do this right now?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's already prepared.
What are we doing?
He's prepared.
The competition has been brought out. It's getting steep.
All I'm going to say is,
I feel like we supported you on our show. We were like, oh, yeah, Travis has a box too. Here's his link. I don't know. Maybe you could talk about
I just muted us for the last 5 minutes.
Freaking burly box, dude. We called you out on our show, bro.
you did. You did. And I appreciate
And you're
that.
not getting any airtime on my
And,
show.
I'm gonna allow you- I'm
and
gonna
you
allow
guys are
you-
dumb.
Feel free to
By
put
the
your
way,
links in the
Burley,
comments as
Burley,
well.
you're ahead by 2.
Yes. Thank you. Everybody, you know what? Screw this box. Go buy the burly box. Oh, wait. You want to know what's in it? Oh, there's a Mad Max popper. Oh, there's the KVD Perfect Plastics Fat Baby Finesse. Oh, there's a X-Zone Muscleback Craw right there. There's a Z-Man Craw. Look at that thing. Oh, there's a Thunder Cricket. Oh, my goodness. There's the Big Bite Baits Kamikaze Swim On. Oh, there's a little Sling Blades there from Z-Man. I don't know. We got all sorts of good stuff, too. And it's also 50% off.
Well,
Touche.
That's not a bad box either.
Wait till tomorrow.
It's very great.
He goes, you just see one more sale roll up. Eric's like, I don't know.
Well, if you like that box, wait till you see what's in the Epic Eric official bag. I'm going crazy tonight. You get the Spro Frog. You get the, oh, man, what is that? That's the buzz bait. It's the best one ever made. Hey, that's a little tip to you guys. If you guys can find the Gorilla Buzz by Prototype Lures, it is the old, who can guess it? I won't tell you, but look at the head. It's a clue.
Clacker.
It's a clacker, but what's the one I told you to get?
Bass Alarm.
Nope.
Oh, I have the packaging right here.
You'll even get the big blade.
Ooh,
What?
Big blade.
Oh, baby. What else is in this box?
Retail on
going on
this is
here?
like 58 already.
All right,
yeah.
listen.
I'm throwing it out
You gotta
there,
stop
man.
this.
You-
Listen.
You can't you guys can't compete with my bag. Forget about it,
Then
man.
Rick turns around.
did I
You guys
mention-
want one of everything in the store.
Limited quantities. There's only one bag.
I got two
Yeah,
questions before we get into this.
About
First of
my
all,
bag? Go ahead.
No.
Shoot. Shoot him, Travis. I'm ready for you, bro.
Larry, you're awfully quiet tonight.
Show us your box, Larry.
Grubbs, I understand why he probably is quiet.
Oh, he just
But
left.
Larry,
He's not even here, dude.
Let me see what I can find.
Small mouth.
Little fish whistle goes a long way. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Oh man. So Rafi, you have to do a call with Larry and Grubbs now and apologize for them not having a box. I'm just saying.
All right, ciao. Thanks, brother. Thanks,
I
guys.
teared up about that a little bit on the
It's
inside.
been- my
Larry's-
personal experience has been amazing. Thank you.
Larry's been in a tree too long.
He doesn't go in a tree. Larry,
I
you're
saw
not
him
in
on
trees.
Instagram. You were hunting.
Yeah. Tree, ground blind, wherever I can get it. In my box, I'm gonna have some 5.56 green tip Winchester 62 grain.
Yeah.
8.
Oh,
Every
The
box
variety
is
of
like
this box
$50
alone.
value right here.
That's the jam, dude. I love
only
it.
able to ship from one state to one state.
This strikes a chord because he was like, "Am I a fishing channel? I'm an outdoors channel. I'm a hunting channel. You're outdoors, man. You just made the best combo ever. I love that box. I buy it.
Thanks.
I'll take 5. There's only one.
If the
Grubs,
burly
how's-
Hitman says he'll buy it, then
Grubs,
it's gotta
how's
be
the
gold.
Tautog biting? Is that how you say it?
Oh,
Tug
man.
tug? Tug tug? Tug tug?
You know, a lot of
Tug.
people, a lot of people pronounce it in different ways, dude.
How should you
People
pronounce
from
it?
people from New Jersey say it different than people from up here, but it's
There's somebody
yeah.
in Nebraska right
The
now that
Tautog-
has no idea what we're even talking about.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
please enlighten
you guys are
me.
catching groundhogs
Yeah, no.
down there?
If you like smallmouth, you would love Tautog because they dig harder than any smallmouth. They just peel drag, dude, and they dig straight down. They're savages. And they have
Eric, have you ever
the
caught any?
goofiest
Eric fishes
mouth.
for everything.
No, I've never caught a tog, man.
Oh,
No?
yeah?
Not, nope, never done it.
Yeah, you'd love them.
That's
That
the
would be
video I want to see. I want to see Eric.
I want to
go
see
work
that. I
with
want to see
Grubs.
Eric hit it. Grubs catches them all the freaking time, dude. I feel like every other video, I feel like the staple thumbnail of Grubs' channel is just a Tautog. Just like,
No.
Yeah,
he's like,
right now.
another one of these freaking
The thing is,
monsters.
No,
like,
it's a
the window is short. You know, you get a small amount of time
Yeah.
in the fall, and you get a small amount of time in the spring. All summer, they're spawning, so you can't fish for them. And then in the like dead of winter, they hibernate like bears, dude. They don't.
I feel like I've seen you in a thumbnail though, holding one in like all winter gear.
Oh yeah.
Just like a late season one.
They make their way out. Like we'll fish for them until, you know, like the beginning of January is when they'll stop biting.
Got you. And then the other videos that you make when they don't bite is you retrieving sunglasses underwater, right?
I mean,
you
basically-
swimming for catfish and or
If,
sunglasses.
I mean, if I can get in the water,
You just
I
do.
will get in the water.
You mentioned this on the trip. You're like, yeah, like I just jump in anyways. I'm like, there's nothing
Yeah.
to get. You're like, oh no, my sunglasses.
But-
She's like, oh, my mouth.
Luckily for me, random terrible shit happens to me all the time, and it usually involves me having to get into the water.
Naked. Yeah.
You know, and so I don't have to like make up an excuse. You know, like some channels, they have to like, you know, like make shit up. So, you know, they have to like create.
You literally just lose
I
stuff
don't
in
have
water.
to. It just happens to me because I suck.
Like a $500 combo runs away on a catfish, and you're like, oh, we're swimming for that. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I love it.
Oh my
It
god!
just happens to me.
Hey Grubs, man, people say that the tog are like delicious. Is that one of your
Oh my
favorite
God.
eating fish?
One of my top 3 favorite fish to eat raw.
Oh wow, sushi.
I'd be down.
Sashimi, just straight sashimi.
Right
Yeah,
after
okay.
With the red sauce, the like
Sriracha?
all the Koreans bring on the boat. The red sauce.
Sriracha.
No, it's
Sriracha,
not.
yeah.
It's not.
Oh, no?
sriracha. It's a Korean.
Legit red sauce.
It's a Korean sauce. It's got this stuff called. Oh God, I'm not gonna say it because I'll mispronounce it.
Please butcher it.
Do you have it?
Try.
And to talk.
Let's try.
It's
We
called-
try
It's
everything.
called
How-
gochujang. Gochujang.
I
I
know
actually
what
just
you're talking
made
about.
some.
Yeah,
It's
Never heard of
gochujang and honey and some
Mhm.
sugar and rice wine vinegar.
Wow.
It's phenomenal.
That
So
sounds
you like
amazing.
get a tog, fillet it, and just sashimi it right there.
Right on the boat.
smoke 'em.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
so good. Yeah,
And-
you gotta
and-
bleed it out first, though. Bleed
Oh
it
really?
Yeah.
out. Bleed it.
You bleed out
I-
any
you-
fish.
I
Yeah.
bleed.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I bleed everything that I'm gonna eat.
Oh wow.
The meat comes out clean, like
Oh,
like
wow.
you'd see in the store. If you don't bleed them, it has like it like looks
Yeah.
like the meat's died.
Okay.
There's blood in it if you don't bleed them.
Interesting.
Blood in it, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
It has blood
That's
in it.
what-
No,
You
bro.
don't bleed them.
No.
No way.
No.
Remind
What
me
dimension you
never to
talking
bleed
about?
around you, bro.
gotta bleed it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Can I just bring up the like hour that Larry Melton Jr. tried to spend in the dining room area trying to film a trick peanuts container with all of us?
No, whoever gave it to me tried to kill me with it.
Oh my gosh, that was
That
terrible.
was pointed at my
That wasn't,
face.
that wasn't content. That was evidence.
Yeah, that was like he handed it to me. He was like, "Hey, open this," and there's like this metal like
Snake.
bar or whatever on the inside. It's like
Travis?
Staples come in a pack. It's like that, but it's a lot thicker.
It was
almost
like
comes out and hits me in the face.
it was a full piece with like 4 just fangs sticking out.
Yeah, it's like a square, and like each corner is bent up. And I open it, it's just like
I waited till he was all sleepy, and they were like, "Here we go."
That could have killed me.
It was a sharp projectile device.
Oh my god.
Very dangerous. But then after that, you removed the dangerous thing and you were like, let's make a TikTok. And then it took like, I
6
believe,
hours.
3 to 6 hours.
Did you ever
of us
even make
trying to
one?
film it.
The next
I
morning,
got
you're
it.
like,
It's in my
"I got
drafts.
it."
It's not.
This
It
is
wasn't good enough to post.
Hold on, Larry. How many drafts? How many drafts
Yeah, how
do you
many
keep
drafts?
on average?
I went through a lot of them here recently and kind of weeded some of them out, but I have 91 right now.
Wow. That's crazy.
But I mean, that's just like rainy day content. If you have nothing else to post, like I can post one of these just to get you through the day.
You know what I do is I make something. That's all I have.
What happened?
But the barrel's empty, dude.
I just have Paul make something and then I just don't make anything.
My drafts, I never get deeper than like 24. That's as deep as I've ever gotten.
I didn't even know you had 24 drafts. Gosh.
Oh,
dang,
I've got a dozen that
Well, I know, 'cause
they'll never
I
see
know
the
your
light of day.
trick.
It's like,
Yeah.
there'll be a bunch
Gotcha.
that I'm like, nah, that one sucks. So just leave it.
Yeah, like everything that you posted ever.
Yeah. They all
You get it. You get it. Sick burn.
Dang.
I'd be mad if it wasn't like true.
Are Larry, are any of those drafts, those 91s, bass fishing?
Yeah, mostly
Okay.
all of them are bass fishing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're down in Alabama, right?
Yes, sir.
What part again?
Birmingham. So
'Cause
Central Alabama.
How far are you from Gunnersville? Because I just rolled through, man. I love it down there, man.
Hour and a half.
That's
2 hours.
it. Man, I did not want to leave. Every gas station is a tackle store.
Yep.
I had to
Gunnersville,
send-
Paulus the same way.
I had to send a call for help, like get me out of this state because I could not leave.
Yeah, that sounds about
And
right. Then they
I
all
was-
have breakfast too. You
Oh
get up early
man,
enough to get
yes,
the breakfast. You don't even have to eat. Like, don't go to McDonald's. Go to the gas station. It's
Yeah.
like good Southern home cooking.
it's
Somebody's
true.
grandma's
It's
in
true.
the kitchen, like drooling
No
over
question.
the food, sweating.
I
in it.
love it, man.
Travis is
I
back.
love it. Man, so much
That
fun,
shit
man.
sounds awesome.
I found some gems too, like some old red eye shads from Strike King.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just had some vintage stuff, and some of them, some were all new stock.
Yeah.
But some were just like you go in and you're just like stuff that you look for on eBay that's way overpriced that was still the same price when they marked it, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years ago before they changed the formula and ruined the bait. So it was just
6 dust layers under.
I love it, man. I love
$2.99.
when you see the
YouTube
duck-
fishing
oh, yeah.
vids in the house. YouTube
know
fishing
it,
vids
man.
in the house in the comments.
What? Cornelius.
Love it when the studs stop by to say hi.
Heck yeah, man.
I want to
Oh,
know
Love
what
it. Everybody's
there's-
interested in Todd's
Welcome
drink
back.
right now.
Yeah, everyone's
Podcast,
asking
Travis.
about Todd's drink.
What's that, Rafi?
Todd, show your fishing
back
drink.
to your
Ted,
podcast.
Ted said what it was.
Grosh.
Grolsch.
There it is.
I like how you have your girl just letting people know what you're drinking in the comments. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
I didn't even know people were asking. She already answered. I looked up and
Pay
saw.
attention.
I saw everything.
Well, wait.
Your
Really,
bottle's
Travis,
just too fancy, bro. Yeah, Travis, where did you
where
go?
did you go? You just
I had
left.
to get
This
a
is
refill.
your show.
I had to get a refill.
Interdimensional travels?
I mean,
We knew he was gone.
I-
You
uh,
didn't have an empty chair. You were just like, delete the screen.
What are you
Think on
drinking
the
now?
werewolf.
Black cherry flavored seltzer water.
Black cherry. Oh no. Oh no. Black cherry. It's in everything. No, my water. It's mango.
Travis, are we gonna do the black cherry white claw float? Is that gonna happen?
When
Yes.
That was actually a really good idea.
I was really upset that it didn't happen.
Well, I'm actually a week into not drinking at all, so no alcohol for the last week. And
Do tell.
Awesome.
I just want to see how far I can go. I want to see if there's any enhanced performance or if I felt better.
Enhanced performance where?
Yeah, performance.
No. Enhanced
Yeah,
performance
where?
where?
Yeah. How would you like to enhance your performance?
And tackle organization.
Oh.
Got you.
Oh, so in the garage, enhanced performance in the garage.
In the garage. Got you.
Okay. Because when you say enhanced performance, you got guys thinking
we spent all that time
that he's talking about his CrossFit routine.
Really
performance enhancing drugs. Got it.
Wow. Like 5 times. Yeah.
Oh man.
Enhanced tackle organization performance. I've never heard anybody put those 4 words together.
For 36 hours.
Tackle performance organization. I've never heard that.
Oh my gosh, this is feeling a lot more like that dining room.
I feel no change. I feel about the same. And so,
I feel a change.
It's how many days? It's 2 weeks.
1 week for sure.
1 week for sure.
You're killing me, man.
1 week for sure. I can't lift anymore. My bench hasn't gone up. I don't know. I'm not Batman, that's for sure.
Manson, you're the best, man.
7 days.
I'm just being honest. I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. I just felt it'd be cool to try. And like I said, I don't feel any different, but I'm not gonna just hit the booze again. I'm gonna see how long I can last.
Okay, so look, on a serious note, that will be a good thing long term.
Yeah,
you will feel better. It's just the way that you said everything. So not to knock on not drinking. I think that's awesome that you did that for a week.
Maybe going down to like 1 pint
of ice cream.
Moderation.
Never.
Of ice cream.
Never.
He's like pints of beer. No, sure, once a week. Yeah, that's fine.
I forced myself to eat a small pint of keto friendly ice cream. There's only 5 net carbs, and
yeah, I've always tried to figure out what that's got. What is that made of?
What is keto friendly ice cream?
It's inverse ice cream. Like
it doesn't have all the carbs. Like a normal pint will have about
the carbs are the sugar,
what is
and
it
that's 75% of what ice cream is.
No sugar, just snake venom.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Don't go there.
What kind of snake?
What kind of snake?
What happened to the 11-pound bag of peanut M&Ms you kept promising us?
I haven't had them.
They're in his truck. They're in his truck right now, guaranteed. Whoa.
Nope.
We talked about that on our show. You said it was like your go-to if I'm in the mood kind of snack, kind of like the ice cream. But you're saying you haven't had them in a long time. So I feel like I've been lied to.
I know I'm getting lied to.
In a week.
I haven't had
in a long time.
This is my first week of eating.
He comes and he's all tired. He's like, God, you guys, it's so hard. It's been a week.
It's been 7 days.
7 days.
Welcome to
Dear diary. It's been 7 days since I had my last chocolatey, delicious covered peanut. Oh no.
Well, so I went to Wawa 2 days ago.
That's your danger zone.
And
you
on
walked by
the
the peanut
shelf,
M&Ms and you were like, no.
Nope. They had organic, actually, a little section that had organic milk chocolate covered almonds. And so I grabbed those, and I did eat those in the truck before I left.
I want the keto cheese curds.
They're just made of styrofoam. It's no carbs. Is it poisonous? Yes, absolutely.
The best part is like it's such an admission of guilt. Like he's like, you know what?
I'm not going to just stop eating chocolate, but if I want a couple, I'm going to go and I'm going to have some of them, I guess.
Listen, if it's not a 1.5 pound bag, like you're good. Like just moderate it a little bit.
Yeah, you know you can just eat like Snickers. You don't have to.
Yeah, they make those little fun size bags.
They start out like 200, and now there's like 29 people online.
Oh, jeez, you guys.
Did we scare everybody away? Is this the worst idea you've ever had for your podcast?
Speaking of podcasts, I really enjoyed Burley going on yours last week. It was a different change of pace.
Sean.
We had fun. We had fun.
Yeah,
it was a blast.
I do appreciate that.
We try and do a different show because a lot of guys, they've got the Get On and BS show, which is like super fun. I love going on those shows. I like watching.
What do you think we're doing right now?
Well, exactly. Yeah, it's super fun. But our show is a little different. We do treat it like more of a podcast. We have a decent amount of people that treat it as like, I'm gonna download this show. I'm not just like, watching YouTube like my cool content creators mess around. So they treat it like a show. So we end up doing a lot of the background stuff because like Larry's been on the show, Grubb's been on the show, Rick has been on the show. We should get Rafi on actually the next time.
And Eric.
Well, Eric, yeah, we need to get you on the schedule. This is a tough time because families get booked up.
There's a little bit. There's a few things to talk about in here.
We're gonna go down a rabbit hole.
It's gonna happen, dude. We're doing that.
Yeah,
there's a decade of content.
We spent about 2 hours just talking about tiny hooks. Like we didn't even.
Oh,
the kitchen ordeal.
Yeah,
that's this section right here.
Yep.
Oh, hooks. We got hooks.
I still got them. I can't wait to use them.
Oh man, hey Travis, I gave you those drop shot hooks to take to Wisconsin. Did you try them?
No, we didn't drop shot, but I do have them.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's odd.
Memory right there.
That's odd.
That I didn't drop shot.
That's really odd.
It's like, you didn't use the stuff I gave you. It's fine. We're fine.
The Wisconsin trip was all about swim baits, and those two videos will be coming up here in the next couple of weeks too.
That's right.
Mega day of throwing an Alabama rig, and then of course just a single swim bait dragging on the bottom. We call it. Had that 32 plus pound day.
Oh, it's now 32?
What was
Conspiracy
it
Crush.
What was it before?
You said 31.
Conspiracy
Crush. Oh, God. This has turned into Conspiracy Crush.
This is Will rubbing off on SmallmouthCrush.
You just made it worse.
I feel like we talked about
Were you using like small swim baits or big swim baits?
3.8s and yeah, right around that size. Yep.
That's small?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Tiny. Itty bitties.
Minus an inch.
That's a big one for me. I normally throw a 2.8. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. That sounds more like the size.
So we talked about in New York that Travis is going to start, I guess now 2 new channels. Yeah. So we have Ice Cream Crush, where you just dominate tubs of ice cream. And then
That'd be great.
Now we have Conspiracy Crush. You're going to get millions of views on those 2 channels, by the way. I just wanted to tell you that.
Ice Cream Crush would be pretty fun.
Could you imagine where
like
every night I
tubs,
sit down
like
and just talk and eat ice cream?
Yeah, there's something to that.
That'd be my dream
That's
job.
actually a good idea.
You know what the problem is that it's going to do really well. This sounds like jokes, but not actually jokes.
It's not a problem. And Big Ice Cream is sponsor him.
Big Ice Cream's coming down. I just want to say, Travis, you have 5 days to do that because if you don't, I'm going to start Ice Cream.
No, I can't. I won't because
no. I'm going to do a combo channel. I'm going to do Ice Cream Conspiracy Crush. It's where we ice cream as we talk about conspiracies. There you go.
We should hang up now.
Early cream.
It's like that. It's like that show where they eat the progressively hot wings, right? What is that show called?
You know,
the wing show.
Hot ones. Hot ones.
Yeah. And Travis, the guest has to eat and match Travis for the ice cream. Somebody's definitely gonna. If somebody threw up,
Dismemberment. Absolutely. No way.
I would have ice cream coming through my nose. If he started talking about the werewolf and I was eating, I get laughs on his show. I would have ice cream coming through my nostrils. Butter pecan, it would be over, man. I think people would tune in, Travis.
Well, I'll tell you what. One thing I learned.
Well, do you have to eat the same flavor?
No, you get to pick your favorite.
Hard to pass through the nose.
Yeah, it would be.
The weight would definitely pour on then.
No,
that's showbiz.
It would be the exact same amount.
Would I have to? Okay.
Do you have to eat a whole tub? No,
you couldn't do another one later that evening.
But by the way, you call it not messing around, but call it the cold ones, and you eat the tub ice.
You get the brain freeze going because you're eating too fast. You got to power through it. It writes itself, Eric.
This is why you get paid the big bucks, Rafi.
I love it. I love it,
Rick
man.
just starts nodding.
Quick story, guys. So one of the profound moments on this trip was actually the evening sitting around in the dining room, or in the actually fire, out by the fire in the kitchen, as well as the dining room. And I realized I have more in common with one particular individual here that you guys might not know. He's being quiet. Larry up there.
We know.
Oh yeah.
Larry's on my page, guys, just so you know when it comes to
They started a gang in that room. They're like, yo, we're together in this. They literally brothered up and just started like coming at all of us. It was so great. It was so great.
Well, all I had to do is say, there's a ghost in the house.
Probably isn't just like flat like a disc. It's probably like an oval shape. So the water.
Larry was coming with ideas.
I'm just kidding.
It's actually called an oblate spheroid.
Yeah, that's it.
Rafi with the big brain.
That's what Larry was coming to the table with, though. Like, I remember watching Larry's eyes just like light up as Travis started talking, and I was like, "Yo, he's
well."
in
Neil deGrasse
this.
Tyson, who's just a paid mouthpiece for the deep state, does describe the world as a pear shape because he got busted on a lot of his comments.
What's the baby neck juice that everyone likes to eat? What's that called? Adrenochrome or something?
Yeah.
Oh, Travis.
This is exactly what I was hoping this show would be, by the way.
And if you guys follow what he says, you might as well
10,
folw Bill
11
Nye
o'clock.
too, the non-science guy, because it's all fake.
Oh, he's our neighbor. He literally is my neighbor.
Bill's the man.
Bill Nye.
That guy's my neighbor.
That guy is a fraud. Move away
Go
from
get
him.
him. Go get him right now. Wake him up.
Yeah, go wait.
Wait, I'll go get him.
Go get him. I want Bill Nye on the
Interrupt
next
his
trip
dinner.
we go on.
Yeah, I watch a lot of his videos.
Bill
and
Nye
I
is
really
your
like to talk.
neighbor.
Bill Nye is your name. I want Travis. I want Travis to come to your house.
It's
And I
gonna
want
be
you
so
guys
weird
to
because
have a
Bill Nye's
neighborhood
gonna come
party.
on, and 5 out of these people are gonna be like, "Oh, Bill Nye, tell me more about your story." And SmallmouthCrush like, "You're a fraud. You're on a throne of lies." And he's like, "Why did
everything about you?"
I was a child watching Bill Nye being like,
I
"Man,
love
this
that
guy's
guy."
really cool," and Travis was like, "This guy's full of shit.
Science sucks.
He's a liar."
That's why he's so angry, because he feels like he was lied to as a child.
No, because he started crowdfunding campaigns called Defund Bill Nye, and everybody was like, "No thanks."
My childhood
Why would I
idol
do that?
is and always will be Pee Wee Herman,
Pee-wee. Oh, okay.
and that's a fact.
Wait.
I mean, enjoyable.
Expand your whole childhood.
I was fascinated with Pee Wee Herman and my big buddy.
My-
Who was it?
I might have missed a meeting, but you know, Bill Nye and Pee Wee Herman are not the same person, right?
Paul just zipped himself up into his hoodie. He was like,
I'm gonna join you, Paul.
"That's a good point."
Expand, Travis.
You guys remember when Paul was melting away in the dining room?
So you know that doll that boys had back in the 80s?
My
Big
buddy.
Buddy. Yeah,
My
Big
buddy
Buddy.
and me.
My buddy.
I don't know
buddy,
that one.
My
My
buddy.
buddy and me
And me.
like to climb up a tree. My
And he had
buddy and
those
me,
blue
we're the
shoes. He had
best
blue
friends
shoes.
we could be. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Robbie's like, "Wait, do you mean
I
this
wanna
one?"
know-
And then he
You mean
sang
this
the
buddy?
song note for note.
I want to know in the
What?
comments who had a My Buddy doll.
Chucky. I see
I
Chucky
had
in
my
comments.
I still have one, and he's in my basement.
Because that was the
I'm pretty
inspiration
sure
for
Chucky-
Chucky then, yeah?
It was, yeah.
What's,
My
like,
buddy
the
and Chucky. Like, my buddy
He's missing
was
one of his blue
the
shoes,
regular
though.
Twin of Chucky.
Go get him.
Chucky
Do you-
was
He's buried, dude.
Hang on,
Dude,
conspiracy
talk-
crush. Do you
Oh, is
feel
it?
like
He's-
the movie Chucky was a good promotion tool for My Buddy, or did it destroy it?
So I've
I'm
never
just
saw Chucky, so I won't know.
Oh, Chucky's the
No,
best.
no, my buddy never recovered from Chucky.
That's
No,
what I'm asking. That's
Yeah,
what
he
I'm
got
asking.
canceled.
This is such a
Definitely
weird.
didn't.
That was
I
like
had
my
Dave
buddy
had
went
one.
to was Chucky.
I actually
Dave in the
had
comments
one
had one.
when I was a kid.
Nobody else had them.
Yeah, I see
I
now.
definitely did.
Must be a Midwest thing.
I see Stretch Armstrong.
I grew up in Los Angeles. I fucked with my buddy.
I just got the joke.
Wow. Like I said, this podcast fully fulfills my expectations. Like, I am right back in New York right now, guys.
Travis, you came out too early with the werewolf, man. It just set it on a path to destruction.
I think we were 5 minutes in when that happened.
I think so too. You got it going, man.
Yeah.
So where are the werewolves right now?
So
We're not going to
dismiss
that.
Where are they though?
Specifically,
right?
Bray Road in Wisconsin, which is in I think Dane County, is where you can find a whole pretty big population of them.
You're gonna keep going?
There's a population.
You're gonna keep going?
So the werewolves
Like,
are in more than one spot.
There's a population of them, not just
They're in
two
more
houses
than one
down in
spot.
New York.
Eric does not give two shit. Eric just lays how do you two fish together? Like,
we don't talk about conspiracies on the boat, man. Thank God he's just interested in fishing. Because I would
dialed in on the boat.
Yes.
Who takes the back of the boat when you guys
So
fish?
they're in Wisconsin and
that's-
upstate New York, right?
That's what just quiets his mind. The
Or is
fishing
there
quiets his mind. It does. It's like it's a
I think
drug.
I think he mentioned that when we were up there. Yeah.
It does. He's really focused when he's fishing, and he wants to produce content with me most days. Sometimes we don't, but most days we pump it out. It's good. It's good. We don't talk about it on the boat. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll quote movie lines that he has no clue what I'm talking about because he doesn't watch movies. So I'm just having fun quoting the movie lines. Like I was doing the Any Given Sunday Al Pacino speech with him on the boat. He had no idea.
He did that with Rick.
He's like, wow, Eric, you're so insightful.
Like, dang, dude, you really just
Wow, Eric.
Yeah, he goes, you hit me right here with that. No, he
You're
just
right.
he doesn't respond.
Authentic small.
Travis is always like, "How did you come up with that, dude? That is great."
I go 6 minutes to the most important YouTube video of our life, and gentlemen, we're in hell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nope,
Wow.
it doesn't resonate, but I have
he
fun
just
with
goes, "Gentlemen, which gentleman is just us here, Eric?" Like,
it.
We're alone.
I'll start
What?
screaming when the engine's revving and we're going over 6 footers, and he goes, he'll look at me, go, "Oh, what?" And then he starts to laugh a little bit if I keep going with it. So I'll get him going a little bit, but no, it's I'm on my own back there. It's all good.
That is so funny.
I mean, who's got time for movies when the world around you is a horrific danger, Eric?
It's true. It's
We're living
true.
in a movie.
He doesn't have time for that Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Enjoy the show.
That's what he always says, like this one.
Yes.
And we're watching it right now. And you're the star. Oh, man. You were going to keep going with that werewolf thing. I can't even believe it.
yeah, we only heard one location though. Where's the?
Yeah, I need more. I need more.
Grubbs is jonesing for locations because I think he's gonna go hunt 'em.
There's a lot.
To know, too.
Hold on.
Oh no!
Are they in London? Or is that
Great movie.
In the 1400s, I think it was France, there was a community that was terrorized by these things back then. And it sounds cliche here, but the only way they ended up killing that beast with silver bullets. And
It sounds like a movie I've seen.
No, somebody figured it out. That's
oddly
why.
enough, that's crazy that you say that because I've seen so many movies of that.
And that's where it came from, Eric.
Oh,
From
so
a real life
silver
situation
bullets.
that happened. Yeah,
Vampires, wooden stakes.
it wasn't a vampire; it was a werewolf.
Well, I'm just saying.
Werewolf, Eric. Jesus.
I'm
Larry,
sorry.
Larry,
That's right.
What is your stance on this?
Let's
I need
move
to
on
know.
here.
No, I need to know Larry's stance.
Oh, Larry.
You guys were connecting on
Larry,
like
what
everything
kind
we were
of
saying,
what
Travis.
kind of interdimensional beasts and creatures are kind of a folklore, around your area?
Bigfoot is our number one because we have the Talladega National Forest down here.
Oh yeah.
People actually like legit come down here, and I'm pretty sure there's like some dude that lives up in a cabin that like guides for Bigfoot in the national forest now.
Guides for Bigfoot.
No, like they did a show like Discovery Channel. Whoever does the Bigfoot hunting, they came down to Alabama and did it in the national forest.
But there are guides who get paid to take you looking for Bigfoot.
Yes, seriously. Here, I'll find his Instagram.
There's good money in that.
I believe it.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just
you got to
insane
think, if you've
because,
been
like,
your whole life looking for this animal, imagine how much you'll pay to have a potential shot at seeing him, you know?
yeah, but I get really frustrated if I pay to go on a guided trip and I don't catch the thing.
I was about to say, the situation can't be good because you're like,
here,
the
like,
tip situation can't be great. Like, how many, you always know you're on the negative end of like, well, we didn't
I'm
catch
gonna be
anything.
real pissed when
You
I
really
don't get a
should be.
Bigfoot.
You really should.
This guy freaking scammed me.
Etiquette. I brought a good lunch.
I brought a good lunch.
All right, listen, guys. I'm into going deeper into this, but we got to respect, Rafi and Rick. They got a life. They can't just hang out with us all night. They got.
No, we're fine. We're good. We're totally fine. Wait.
I've seen him do it before.
What?
The rest of them don't.
Yeah. What do we? We're just like garbage.
What do we
We still haven't asked Burley what kind
Their
of music
time.
he listens to.
What was that, Rafi?
I said we still haven't asked you what kind of music you listen to.
Well, I would never say all of it like you did.
A lot of
So
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys for sure. NSYNC, number two.
Hold on.
Britney Spears, Free Britney, all that stuff. But like,
Dorian, Chance, anything got. I love it.
you know, like the common question when you ask, there's a speaker on the table, and you go, "What do you guys listen to?"
No,
Well,
when you're the
sometimes-
controller.
When
you
you're the controller,
you have the power. Like
we
Rafi did.
We go.
He
Rafi.
did.
What do you
Rafi's
listen to?
He
playlist
had
was
one of the
great.
top playlists of
I loved it.
random music
Of all
for
time
sure.
forever.
Still listening
I loved
to
it. I Shazammed a bunch of them,
Still
Rafi.
listening
Thank
to
you.
it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then Larry and I though are music soulmates. I really believe.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Very cool.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good stuff.
Larry was blown away by your playlist, as were all of us when we said, "What do you listen to?" And you're like, "Everything." And we're like, "That's what everybody says. That's a cop out. That's ridiculous." And then you
This
started
song
playing
right
it.
Go ahead.
Wait a second.
Which one was that?
The Seed 2.0 by The Roots.
Oh,
first
yeah,
song
yeah,
every
yeah.
morning.
And Cody Chestnut. That's a good song.
I'm gonna look
First
that
song
up.
every morning.
So
Really?
Rafi listens to everything for real, like for real. He called us.
I'm never coming back in.
Yeah, you're dissolving. It's fine.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Oh man, it's like the most frustrating.
The lens is his current vision
I
right now.
always want to murder this camera.
Oh,
I told
what
you to
about
turn
y'all
focus
song,
off.
the Smallmouth song that y'all were singing? Y'all have to do that at some
yeah.
point.
Oh, that's
gosh, I have
right.
to-
Oh my god.
Hold
Did
on,
we do
hold
our
on,
debut
hold on,
of that
hold on.
because
Bronze girl.
No.
Yeah,
You gotta give me a minute. You gotta give me a minute. I remember it. You just gotta give me a second. I kind of have to probably take the headphones off because all this is gonna be
Do it.
distracting.
Do it.
We gotta think about it.
Do it.
I gotta
Anyway,
think about
it was based off of TikTok, but we
No,
haven't.
it was.
said
It was.
Smallmouth.
It was big girl with a bronze back.
with the bronze back. Yeah.
And then she was
Sitting
hanging out on a rock pile. That is a smallmouth.
Basically,
Travis had a bunch of them.
I went to
Yeah,
town.
Travis started going down the rabbit hole trying to figure some other ones out.
Mike was the good one. So it was
long girl,
big
Yeah.
teeth, hanging out on a weed line.
All right.
that
I
is
got
the
one.
northern.
That is the
That is the
northern.
northern.
I got one.
That was good.
Rafi's got one. Go ahead.
Salmon in disguise now. Lose the tournament. That is the sturgeon.
That is a sturgeon.
Nailed it.
This was basically like what the dining room was like. We like Paul and I were
funny.
just
All right.
literally like
Earlier,
a fountain
if
of
you
TikToks.
can-
The thing is,
if
we're
you
just
can-
being ourselves. Like
if
that
you
was the thing. Like,
Sorry.
this
If
is
you
not
can
being
take
sorry.
us, if you can take us back to that night in the kitchen or the dining room or the fire pit.
I wouldn't.
I want you to explain from an outsider looking in
Mhm.
on the relationship of Eric and I that evening.
Oh my God.
No, we talked about this on our show.
You did, and it was fascinating. I don't know if Eric caught that.
Your dynamic was first of all is fantastic.
It was say what you said on the show.
What did I say on the show?
No, you said the way they communicate.
Oh no, I think you said that, but yeah, basically, like the thing we called out was that you guys are very transparent with each other. You call each other on your BS, and you're very straightforward with each other. You don't hold anything back, and we both thought that Travis was very receptive to this too. So Eric went off on a point. You guys disagreed, and then Travis basically like heard you out, and then you guys worked it out like 10 minutes later, and I was like, that's a good relationship. That's what you want. We thought that was really cool. I mean, the 10 minutes where you guys were arguing was really awkward, and we all had to sit there as you argued over us. Like Eric was on this side of the table, we were all around the table. And Travis was
I was trying to figure out which one of them I was
like chewing on his ice cream. Like,
well, I was just trying to figure out which one was going to need to get double A takedown first because
we thought for sure somebody was getting a double leg takedown. Like we were.
I was literally ready to go start counting. I mean, it was.
Rick was curled up in his chair in a little recliner there. Grubs was kind of just zoning out, you know.
He wasn't zoning out. No,
he was unbelievably perceptive because he noticed. No, do you guys don't remember this? He goes, we were all like, "Did you just finish that?" And Grubs, I knew he was going to finish that from the second he walked into that room, and we were all like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, he popped the top and he brought his own spoon. He wasn't gonna like put the lid back on and slam it back in. Like, and I was like, how did I not see?
Yeah, he pulled a spoon out of his pocket, like he just had it ready. It's like, this is my special ice cream spoon. And he just like dusted
First of all,
it off. He was like, let's freaking go.
I mean, Grub had an advantage. He's from New England. It's the home he knows ice cream.
Not much of an advantage. Still pulled it off.
No, Grubs was a literal fly on the wall. He like posted up and he was just like just
absorbing it.
No, dude, he was in the crossfire the whole time because he was
enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a fantastic evening.
It was.
No, I think Burley hit it on the head though, and I actually called it out on our show, and I wanted to because if you haven't, we talked about it when we were there. We talked about it with other folks, but like you see all these people on their own, social media channels. You watch their videos, you see them on other people's shows, and that whole thing, and you don't really know what to expect. Like when you go to meet them in person, and you got to fish with these people, you got to make videos with them. You're kind of like, I want this to be successful, but I don't know how it's going to go. Maybe his camera's going to be blurry the entire time and it's going to make me upset. Like you don't really know what's going to happen. And then, but then
he time lapses only.
Time lapses the entire video
every time we go out.
but very much so. Like when it works out the way it did, we're like, we had a great time. We had no issues. That was awesome. But then to take it a step further and Eric and Travis had a conversation that was like very serious and got very heated. But then to watch them, because I feel like not a lot of people like Jeff and I, we fish with each other all the time. Like 80% of the time, 90% of the time we're going out fishing, we're fishing with each other. You don't get to see that very often in the fishing world. It's just not often. So when watching two other people who, I would have thought you guys fished together more than you did, but who have a relationship that fish with each other, just handle business. It was maybe 20 minutes of like very heated. And then
y'all were on a
discussion.
podcast together right now.
Yeah, but I mean, forget
15 minutes later, they're like, so do you want to go get an ice cream bar and then we'll go back into the room? And it was not
in all seriousness, like forget fishing business. Like it's just friendship goals. Like straight up,
100%.
Like, I want to love Rick. Like,
what are we doing, guys?
Hey,
do it.
What was that?
So weird.
You'll notice I'm a lot more in focus.
Yeah,
I'm trying to fix my camera.
Oh,
we know.
that's cool. Oh, well,
that's cool. There
did
we
it
go.
work for me?
Actually, you know who does it really good is who did that? Was it Debo that did the squid?
Yeah, Debo's did the squid.
Oh.
It's like, let me just fix my. Oh, there we go. We're like, what the hell? It's quite a
Wow.
technique.
I never knew.
It was really cool though. And again, watching, we had to call on the show because it was like watching a couple of like 50 years that were like communicating with each other.
50 years.
No, it was. I mean, like it was definitely it was unique. So,
Dude, I mean, we have spent a lot of time off the boat talking about, you know, the YouTube channel and business and life and, you know, his dreams and where I'm going and what I'm trying to do. And so, yeah, it's a whole lot more than fishing. And, you know, on trips to New York, you've got a lot of time in the car. And yeah, I mean, so there's a lot to discuss and music to listen to and podcasts that he wants to have me hear and me asking him questions about how did he arrive at that thought or that opinion and, you know, get him thinking. And likewise, he's trying to get me to think. And somewhere in the middle is, I don't know, you know, where we arrive. So it's cool. There's lots of heated debates. It's interesting because we couldn't be more diametrically opposed on a lot of topics. But we couldn't be more close on a lot of other topics too, which is, you know,
Fishing.
it's cool.
You mean fishing?
Fishing for sure. No. I mean, you know, clean eating. I mean,
Well, even
you know,
we debate about fishing.
You know, but Eric.
Oh, hell yeah.
Eric, speaking of which, where do you stand on Misty Spirit Wolves?
We know where Eric stands on that, but
Yeah.
I do want to say like just that Travis is probably one of the best sports I've ever seen,
hands down, not close.
on this planet. Flat or not, because he can just take it and keep going, and like he was just in the conversation the whole time, and like
Yeah.
even though 80% of the room like opposed him, he just rolled with it, and I thought that was awesome.
He would take a
Yeah,
verbal
he
beating.
does
He would just
not
take a
give a
verbal
shit.
assault and just be like,
Yeah,
but
he just kept rolling, dude. He's
I
gonna
see
believe
what
what he
you're saying,
believes. I love it.
but I'm
Ice
still in
cream.
a great mood somehow. I'm gonna
Ice
have
cream
another
was
And he was
so bad.
bite
smiling
of
the whole
black
time.
cherry, and then everything was fine. It was unbelievable.
He smiled the whole time. It was fantastic. So that was when I was like, all right, Smallmouth Crush. He's pretty cool, dude. I was like,
He is devout in his beliefs, as am I.
Mm.
So, you know, it's rock, and he's wavered a little bit. He won't admit it publicly, but he does privately to me, and that's okay. I respect him.
this.
And then he's fallen back on some things that he said that he would concede, and he doesn't publicly, but that's okay. I forgive him for it because privately he's told me some things where this is it. I'm done. My sources were wrong, and then he comes right back to it.
One
So
second, I'm gonna blow everybody's.
I
Is he gonna tie the
feel
leader? He's
I-
gonna tie the leader.
he's gonna go get that
I'm gonna
little.
blow-
He's gonna go get
travel.
that. He's gonna go get that little Chucky doll. But
No.
The Mandela
he's-
effect.
It's my buddy.
He's
And
gonna
then-
tie that
Oh,
leader. He's gonna tie the leader.
the FG knot, the
Not
FG
a-
knot.
I haven't
Not the
seen that
FT knot,
post
not
yet.
the
No,
FT knot. No,
The-
you guys
the-
don't know. You didn't watch
It's
the
not a
show.
leader.
and the
It's
show.
not a leader. It's just his knot. He just ties it with his tongue.
It's his
Oh
leader
yeah,
knot. He doesn't
I've
know
seen
what
the
it's
lizard
called.
tongue. I've seen the lizard tongue. We
You
did
guys
a
don't know
we
about
did
that.
a we did a race. We did a race.
What?
Absolutely.
There's a race
Joey
that
Doll,
goes
my
down?
buddy.
No, he did a race with a guy to see who could tie the leader quicker.
He did a
And he
race
did-
with a random other dude.
It was YouTube, and
I
we
can-
did it. We did
Oh,
it
we talked
live.
about that.
Oh, on
we did it
YouTube?
live.
On live?
Yeah, but he cheated, so we busted
cheated?
him on that.
Wait, who cheated?
Travis
Travis.
did. He started under the table, and we caught him.
I can
Oh,
tie a
I
braid
can
to
see
fluorocarbon leader in under 8 seconds. Any
Do it.
I want to blow you guys' mind first.
Do it. Give us 8 seconds.
That would blow my mind too.
I want
Let's go.
I want to give somebody some valuable fishing information or something that might help them in the future, if I could, real quick. When it comes to this is obviously some gulp juice. Okay.
Yeah.
I put
Going fluke fishing?
I
This is how
put
you juice up your baits.
I put a flatworm in the
Makes
gulp,
sense. Okay.
and I put it in there, and it's been in there for 2 months.
Okay.
Aged well.
Okay.
Like
Marinated. Yep. Did it swell up?
And this is what it turns into after 2 months. The mega.
What
flatworm,
the
bro.
hell?
I need to
No
get-
way. That's so crazy.
And it is perfect.
I like how he's just smelling that Max and like it smells good.
I know.
The sniff. He's so brave.
I can't wait for you to try it, man.
Legit.
It's way more supple, right? Hold the other one up. Let me see if that tail goes down like that. No, hold it like the way you're doing horizontal. Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
It doesn't look just like logged. It doesn't look max scent.
Look
juice
how
logged.
big that it got.
That's crazy. All swelled up.
Jeez.
Softer?
Same color, you know?
Yes, a little softer, but it.
Oh, okay. That's so crazy. Like charged
telling
with
you.
scent.
We're onto something. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Wow.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
Jeff, I don't
Juicy
know.
baits. I don't know.
That looks like some garbage.
You just need to make your max scent with the juice from.
Dude,
Sometimes I just grab the leftover plastics that have been sitting in my kayak for 8.5 months, and then I rig them up. They catch fish every time. It's pretty insane. They're just covered in like sweat and like fish blood and stuff. They work really well.
Damn. Juju sauce.
they don't know about the
Ginger
beer.
sauce.
They don't know about the beer Senko.
Oh, you guys want to hear about the beer Senko? So speaking of juicing up your baits, here's a thing you guys can do. If you're out with your buddy, you're kayak fishing, you got a cup holder in your kayak and you're drinking beers. All right. I'm not condoning drinking on the water. I'm just saying maybe some people do that allegedly, but here's the deal. If some of that bush, spills into your cup holder and then you just drop a Senko in there for like an hour and you guys are getting skunked all day. 4 or 5 hours, and you're getting skunked all day in like 95-degree heat, and then it starts raining and things go crazy. You throw that Senko out there on a wacky rig, you're guaranteed to catch.
Come on.
100%.
Come on,
You know
man.
somebody that's done that? Like, is that proven?
Yeah, I mean, probably for sure. They might be on
Jeff.
They might have a channel. So yeah, we were hanging out. We were camping and like summer fishing and like just summer fishing. We just before we even had
This
the
was
channel.
pre-camera.
It was pre-cameras. We didn't have cameras on us, but I had my old Town Predator, and in the cup holder, it's like right in the middle, and it's basically like 20% rainwater, 80% beer, and there was a Senko just sitting in there, and we were skunked all day long. And I just threw it on a wacky rig.
I shouted over. I said, tie on a Senko and throw it at the drop off.
I was like, I got the perfect Senko.
Sandy drop off, and Jeff was like, okay.
Threw it out there. We started catching fish, dude. Like right off the bat.
We proceeded to have one of the best days. It's like one of those like days that you're like it's stuck in your head.
It just
above
turned
all
on.
other days.
It was like you flipped a switch.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So
And
beer
when-
Senko.
Maybe it's the yeast. Who knows?
I have no idea. Worked
It
for us.
definitely was not 4 gallons of Berkeley juice or whatever that was.
It's not. It was 8 ounces of Bush Light.
See the jars that people come on the boat with, filled with the big grubs for fluke, right? Like these guys come on the boat with jars of gulp juice filled with baits. It's insane. Tupperware, anything you can think of, just filled to the brim with gulp juice and baits, and they'll reuse them too. If at the end of the day your grub is not completely ripped up by the fluke's teeth, that it goes right back in there. It's great.
I mean, that's standard. That's standard.
It's the size, just like it's like the amount of baits that Travis brings on the boat, just like all in gulp juice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
What was really wild is that Travis was talking about organizing his tackle, and he was like, "Oh yeah, look at my 1/10 size Ned locks that I have 600 of," and I was like, "Oh, I have 4."
Yes.
Here's the deal: that bag literally will last a couple weeks. With the amount of snags and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
If you look on my shelf, I have 40 of them lined up, ready to go.
Every time I lose one Ned locks, I'm just like,
Yeah, I get like, wow, dang,
That
like,
shit's expensive, man.
yeah.
he's holding on to just in his 1/10 in that bag. That is easily $300 worth of.
Oh yeah.
hooks.
Oh yeah. Easily $300. Yeah.
Easily.
I will say lately my go-to lost bait has been a jackhammer, so that's been hurting like a lot. in my
I've
pocketbook.
watched Jeff in like a 1 month period just snap off like
6. I think 6. I think 6. Like every trip, it was every trip for a period of time. I was just losing them.
You got the plug knocker. You got the plug knocker. You got the plug knocker, Burley.
No, what is that?
No,
dude,
you throw your weight down and then you retrieve your lure. No, he's not getting snagged.
Oh.
We're in kayaks.
No, I'm casting them off into mucky water.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like the real nested, and it happened a few times. There had been like the wind knot in there, or the leader knot. I didn't trim it right or something.
He's hurt. He ties one on, and it's gone.
It's that moment. Like everybody in chat knows this moment. Like you cast off a bait.
What was that? What was that thing?
Yeah, no, it's just put your line and put it on the end of your line and send it down.
No,
so knock your bait loose.
Yeah. It's just a flat. It's a flat 2-ounce sinker, and then I cut the brass here.
Yeah.
And then I put a swivel with a little clip on the top, you know, the swivel clip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so then you clip it on your line and you get over it with a semi-slack line and you drop this down and then you pop your rod a couple times like you're trying to get off a regular snag, and this weight knocks the bait off. Yeah. So they make them.
They make them. They make all different kinds. There's one that has like 2 rings and they're opposing different ways, right? So they look like this.
Right.
So you can get it on your line. Right?
Yeah.
And then it's just like a tubular weight, and you slide it. That thing's got to be 4 ounces, and you
that's a big one. I use it
on the line, and
I keep this one's cheap to make homemade. These you buy and you just keep them in your pocket. When you're throwing crankbaits a lot, man, you're going to get snagged.
Well, the crankbait's perfect because most times the hook's in the perfect position when you maintain some tension.
Knock it off.
When you're coming back, it's never the trebles are usually not facing that way. They're always facing this way. So when the weight goes down, it's usually just pushing past
back out
the treble back out the other way. Because all you need is a little bit of tension.
That's it. Yep.
Good idea.
So you can go. There's dudes.
Wow. I learned something today.
A lot of those something valuable. A lot
educational podcast. I like it.
There's a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of boat dudes have made that video of like, here's what I use to.
Sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. This is a homemade one that's cheap. You know, keep about 6 on your boat because you're going to lose your plug knocker at some point during the day.
Exactly. Yeah, but as a kayak fisherman, I don't have that problem. I just literally go over there and
just go get it.
Yeah,
go grab my stuff.
Which would be amazing if that was the case. But I'm talking about literally just like cast popping off. You know, it just you guys know that moment when you just watch that bait go sailing off and you're just like,
oh yeah,
that went really far. You go to really in. Not there.
Oh yeah.
Like, I wonder what my jackhammer's thinking as it's just sailing through the air at 80 miles an hour.
This is a really long cast. I'm free.
And then it just plops into the muck, like because we have the kayaks, we could go get it even in like a couple inches of water.
I still have it on video. Gone. He snapped one off, and the crazy thing is there was only one bait that was going to work this day. I'm telling you,
it was that bait.
and it wasn't just like the one bait. It was going to be you had to have a 1/4 ounce. It was a jackhammer, wasn't it? No, it was a
half
cricket.
Ounce or a 3/8 Thunder Cricket, green pumpkin.
Half ounce Thunder Cricket.
It was this one available in the Burley box.
With that, that's why it's in the That's why it's in the Burley box. That's like the kamikaze swim on
with the kamikaze swim on.
What?
And nothing.
It's so weird how it's in there.
I'm telling you, nothing else would catch a fish that day. We threw everything else. It's a great video, and that one was stomping them. I mean, and this is a home lake where it was like I know the fish that are in there for the most part.
Home lake,
and all of a sudden it was like 2-pounder, 3-pounder, 2-pounder, 3-pounder, and this is just like a tiny little pond. I mean,
and then we'd go to something else
coming out of the woodwork.
And come back.
Yeah, you try something else, come back. No. You come back to it, start catching fish.
No way, that's so crazy.
Insane. And so he goes in, he ties one of these $14 things on, snaps it off. 10 minutes later, ties another one, snaps it off, and it was just like, what are you? I don't care. I'm not Travis. Okay, I got 3. Like it was.
People will say knots. Like Paul and I tie the same knots. I just luck into this. I'm like Todd in that way. Like bad things happen to me. That way, I'll just cast off these gosh dang lures and like Todd would go swimming for him. I'm not going to swim for him. It's not going to do it.
I did the one of them. It happened right in front of me. And I immediately was like,
I went right after
the ripples, and I was like pedaling over to go get it. And it was, I'm not exaggerating. It was probably 2 feet of muck. It was about 6 inches of water. And I'm just like,
It's gone.
I'm
She gone.
staring right where I know it went in. I'm like, that's gone forever. It's right in front of me. I know it's right in front of me. It's gone forever.
Yep.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Not ideal.
Listen, let's shift this
He
live
didn't
show
even have his headphones on.
slightly here. No, I want to bring Alex
shift
back
these
in. AI,
Headphones back on.
everybody say hi to
What's
Alex.
up?
He's been lurking.
AI,
in the
what's up, AI?
background.
How's it
What's
going?
up?
You guys have been all over the place. It's pretty entertaining.
Well, it's probably one of the worst lives we ever did, but
Absolute
Oh, that
garbage.
hurts.
Never
That
inviting
hurts.
any of these guys back again.
Cool.
I mean,
All right, neat.
Huh.
you know, Rick and
Freaking
Rafi,
nerd.
they just bailed. It looks like in the bottom right corner.
I feel like
out.
they went to pee. Like I've never gone this long on a live. Like I gotta go.
They did just go. I didn't even notice.
Well, I just want to thank every one of you for coming on and sharing our experience that weekend. I think it was.
We're back.
Oh, you guys get a little snack?
Yeah.
What you got?
Chips. you know what's the best
Oh my
thing
God.
to have on a podcast? Crunchy snacks.
Crunchy snacks. They probably just. I think they went.
This has turned into an ASMR podcast. Is that what this is?
I think
River
Burley says you guys went to the bathroom. I think you ran into Bill Nye and you were having a conversation with him.
No, went to the bathroom.
Oh wow, wow!
That's why,
Bill,
Rafi,
you-
you can't come on my podcast.
You're
What?
fired.
You've met your match.
I can come anywhere, Burley.
Grub's getting
Nice.
hungry, too.
Grub.
Challenge,
Yeah.
challenge accepted.
That's an
Oh,
Oreo.
God.
Klondike.
Klondike Oreo. Yes.
Wow.
Cold
All right,
one.
Travis, where you want to take it, Travis?
Is this after hours now?
All right.
Yes,
order-
we are fishing
order-
in after hours.
We are?
I don't know, man. I'm just going
Oh.
with the flow.
Where'd you want to go, bro? You said you wanted to go somewhere, man.
I just want to thank everyone for coming on, and I wanted
Oh, okay.
to hopefully we can do this again.
Really? You just said it was the worst live ever.
I was
Yeah,
a
I'm very
joke.
We were
confused.
fired.
Oh,
And you knew that, Eric, and you decided to bring it up again.
That's what you said.
I think Paul was taking it serious. He was like,
Oh
bummed.
yeah, I'm like, well, yeah.
I was really sad.
Larry.
Burley kind of went like this. This podcast sucks.
Oh man.
I was like, what was that? Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. There's another podcast that's on live on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe the Burley Fishing Podcast. What is that?
So Travis, if this is us saying nice things to you, the way you made us feel, like I want to let you know that on the St. Lawrence trip, when you pulled me aside and you said, when I first met you, I hated you because I thought that you were a complete douchebag. But
You
I
too,
know you
Travis?
can't-
Wow.
he totally said this to me. He said, but I know you can't fish, and I saw you try from morning until night. I respect you. I just want to say thank
Yeah.
you.
I hate you, but I
You're
also
welcome, but I
respect you.
don't think that's quite. Maybe that's how you thought I came
It-
across,
it
but
was
that's
close.
well.
Well,
I said I.
That was
did-
not working.
hey, Rafi, if it makes you feel any better, you're not alone.
Pretty much.
As preconceived ideas go.
I
I never thought I was alone.
No,
I was always hurt, but I never.
there's
thought
there's a general malaise for people, and you can turn them around once you meet him.
Didn't we do this? Didn't we ask him at
we
one of
did.
the nights? We were like, you need to tell us what you thought of everybody
Yeah,
when you first
Eric
met him.
loved
What you
doing
thought
that.
of everybody
Yes.
and what they were.
Eric loves
into.
calling me out on that.
We love calling each other out. That's the relationship.
I would
so
never put you in that situation.
you wouldn't.
No.
You have.
It got even better though because they
I
asked
feel like you
everyone.
guys should work
it
this
got-
out right now so I can go hit the bathroom.
it actually got-
Yeah.
oh man.
Hash it out.
All right, real quick, what's big? What's coming up this week for everybody here? Grubbs, we'll start with you. What you got planned?
I am working all week, so I could, I'll probably film every other day. I
Nice.
usually film every other day because it's a lot filming every single day out there. Tomorrow it's going to be windy. It's going to be shitty, and I love that shit.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's
if it's
my
blowing,
jam.
we're going.
Oh wow! If it's blowing, we're going. That's
Burley,
a great
what do you got
frickin'
going on?
slogan.
We're gonna sell 200 boxes tonight.
Yeah, we're about to close shop on 200 boxes, the Burley box. You guys can go pick them up on MonsterBass.com. But no, we just dropped a video that was pretty cool for us. That was river cleanup with sponsored by Mule Fishing. If you guys don't know Mule Fishing, it's kind of we showed Eric some. We gave Eric some donkey tails, but it's like this Elastec-y material, so hyper durable. They've been catching us the most fish all year round, especially on ultralights. And their guy, online outdoorsman Ethan Duvetter, was awesome enough to sponsor a little trip, and we filled up. I don't know what, Paul, like we found a shopping
computer,
cart,
a shopping
a
cart,
computer,
a couple of sleeping bags.
Holy crap!
I mean, legitimately, no
like downtown
exaggeration,
Jackson, Michigan. It's like a city area.
Hour
and a half. We filled up 5 or so trash bags. Found a whole bunch of junk on the river, and in the river. So that was
only
pretty
one
cool.
diaper.
Only one diaper. It was stocked. It was full. It was a really full diaper that I had to pick up. It was gross. But yeah, we cleaned up lots of stuff. That was cool. So that video dropped tonight, and then the Burley box video drops on Friday. We got all sorts of stuff going on. So lots of unboxings. I mean, we're done. We're done open water fishing. Kayaks are getting winterized. It sucks, but it's just realistically not safe or a good idea to go kayaking right now. Unless
Travis,
you got,
don't worry. I
dry
see
suit.
your questioning glances, and we'll do a video on it, and you can watch it.
You can see us.
I mean, I'll fucking kayak fish until the ice is like I would kayak to ice and then fish on it.
Well,
but that's what bad shit happens, right?
That's
like why I fell through the ice.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much like we'll bank fish. It's been terrible lately, but bank fishing and slowing things down, and then ice comes in.
Do you have golf courses?
Yeah, tons.
Well, we have golf courses, but I don't fish at any golf courses. I think the other thing too is like our channel is basically, and like our style of fishing is like, it is very rare for us to hit the same place 2 times.
Yeah,
we hit different water every day.
We hit a new spot pretty much every time. There's never, it sounds like depressing, but there's like never a guarantee of big fish or numbers wherever we go. It's very much like legit. But it's fun. Time we're not hitting the same spot.
Yeah, we're picking apart new water. Like that, our goal essentially is to find new water, pick apart new water. And I mean, we're lucky enough where we live in Michigan. It is, an insane amount of lakes. Yeah, there's lakes, ponds, rivers, creeks, all that. So yeah, we even if it's a river, so like the Grand River, one of the biggest rivers in Michigan, like we just hit different spots on it. It's part of the fun. So like and by we I mean Paul will do research on that spot and tell me what to do. I'm just kidding, but no, I'm not. So he'll do research on everything, and then we'll just figure out when we get there. We just pick apart the water the way we do, try to not throw the same stuff, and then once we figure out what they're biting on, we just hammer them, and we have a blast doing it. So yeah,
it gets hard though, and it gets
tough. This time of year is so
November,
hard.
hitting a new spot and then going and trying to catch any bass. I would challenge anybody to just go to a place you've never been before. And I'm not talking about.
We did that
Lake
yesterday.
St. Clair.
We did it yesterday, and it was very hard. I mean, we got fish, but it was tough.
You work for them, right?
You're gonna tie on. I mean, you're gonna tie 100 knots.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I do every day.
Well, yeah, that's your job now.
You know what else I do every day? I untangle so fucking.
Bro, you signed up for that. I'm just
saying.
The
amount of things that I untangle.
You're like Houdini, man.
The things I forget.
Now I kind of want to see. Now I kind of see. First of all, somebody we totally glossed over this. Travis and Eric, maybe you can. We didn't have you on the show to talk about this. Travis, what knot do you use as your leader knot?
Oh, great question.
That you can tie with your mouth only?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know what it's called, and I keep forgetting. Alberto.
I think it's the crazy Alberto.
Okay.
But how do you tie it?
See, fuckers. I just sit in the background and answer questions
with my mouth.
He ties it with his mouth. I want to see it, and we told them you have to make a TikTok.
I'll do it real quick.
Larry,
but, Larry, what do you got going on this week?
I'm trying to kill a deer before Thanksgiving. I'm trying to kill a nice sized deer before Thanksgiving.
You're gonna get them. Does it need to cool off more down there?
Yeah, it needs to drop about 30 degrees.
Oh wow!
It was like 70. Well, today was cooler, but yesterday was 75, like at 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
but
they're just not even moving.
Probably like 45 and below. Tomorrow it's supposed to be cold, so Wednesday will probably be the day that we'll have some better movement. And then we had a full moon opening day, and whatever phase comes after the full moon, that's still bright. So all the deer are moving at night. So hopefully either Tuesday or probably Wednesday will be the day. Hopefully.
What's your personal best buck so far?
Ooh, man, spike.
Okay. So you're still looking for that
I'm still looking for
8-pointer, 10-pointer. Have you seen a 10-pointer yet?
Dude, I've never seen a big deer in person.
Really?
Like not even on the side of the road, but people kill them all the time. It's just more like the land that we're hunting on that they're just like
I gotcha.
I'm starting to get a few more places.
Yeah.
So hopefully this year it'll happen.
Good luck, man.
I would definitely challenge people. Like if you think fishing's difficult, go try and be new at deer hunting with no access to property, like not having any place.
Yeah, go public land deer hunt in Alabama. Come to Alabama and try it. And see if you get shot at by anybody walking through when you get there 30 minutes too late.
Take your life in your hands.
Wait. Is this a collaboration trip? Are we doing this?
Yeah, let's go. Y'all all calm down. We can hunt the national forest, and whoever kills the first deer wins.
I'd be hunting Bigfoot.
13 years
Or
later.
if you kill Bigfoot's the ultimate prize.
If you kill Bigfoot,
we'll have like the tournament entry fee, and then like you have the big fish is actually Bigfoot.
If you see a Bigfoot, things have to line up perfectly because these are interdimensional beings. They're not like physically on this earth all the time, 24/7. So if you are fortunate enough to see one,
Travis, Eric,
Interesting.
Eric, please stop your friend. Eric, stop your friend. Stop him.
Let him go. But I really don't. I just want to watch him. Hold on, everybody stop. Everybody stop what you're doing. Watch him tie this knot.
I'm watching.
Here we go.
Eric,
ready?
Ready.
Take your finger, tongue, lizard tongue, and then I turn it, twist it.
smack it up.
I'm 10 seconds in.
I need a body bag.
Very bad performance, but there it is.
Baby.
Can we clap? Like,
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna tie a maraschino cherry stem with my tongue. Hang on.
you made that joke. It doesn't stick. It doesn't hold candle. That's so good.
You know you can.
Grubs. Is that how you do it?
Huh?
Is that how you do it, Grubs? When you tie a lead or not?
No.
How many liters do you tie a day?
It all depends. Sometimes guys on the boat that like are sharpshooters, they do all their own stuff. Then sometimes people don't know what they're doing, and I tie a lot of knots. And during Tautog season, if it's a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing or don't have the time to do it,
I wouldn't know what I was doing.
When you're fishing for tog, they're in rocks, like jagged, nasty, gnarly shit.
Sounds like my jam.
You gotta find like the gnarliest bottom you can find, and then you fish it, and that's where the tog are. And so you lose a lot of stuff. You break off on a lot of stuff. When I did the party boat last year, that was the most. I mean, the amount of knots. I cannot tell you. Like,
I get it. Cannot tell you.
I cannot.
That was really good. Burley and I got that.
It's KNOT. Oh my god.
Oh, it's out of control.
Dude, I want to go fish for those sometimes. I honestly, I don't think I've ever done any saltwater fishing. Not once.
Wow.
Nowhere near it. You got
I mean,
man,
I'm pretty much close to as far away from it as you can be. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Never done.
That'd be incredible.
It would.
Hey,
be,
Burley, want to go saltwater fishing with me?
It would be a blast.
You know it.
So like not a lot of people know it. We are about to purchase a second boat.
Ooh.
It's like in the works. We should have it by the end of December. And it's a bigger boat. So like we could probably do like a full on monster bass, like probably have, I don't know, 18 of us on the boat at once.
Rafi, Rick's off on this? Yes? Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
We're doing
Rick
not
said yes. Rick
And
is
I think it would
nodding
be,
his head
I think it would be
yes.
dope.
Yeah.
Because we
I'm
could
in.
get
He's in.
obviously
Here, let me give you the
everybody
money I got
here.
in my pocket.
Obviously,
Right.
obviously
Rick's gonna text
everybody
you a
here.
photo of the money that he has to make it happen.
Yeah, no. As soon as it's like official, we can book more than one date too. You know what I mean? Like, because we do fluke fishing in the summer, we do tog fishing in the fall and the spring, and cod fishing in the winter, and a little cod fishing mixed in.
$2. I'll give you $2.
Hey, Grubs, what's the name of the boat? Somebody just asked that you work on, that you're chartering. What charter?
Wise Kraken Charters.
Wise Kraken Charters. That's pretty cool.
Beaver.
Charters.
I'll type it in the chat.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect, man.
By the way, I just thought of a new challenge, Eric.
What do you got?
On one of these lives, we should have a contest. What is the highest pound test braid you can cut with your teeth?
Oh, I can do it.
Right, you did that one too, and then you pre-cut it. You pre-cut it. You cheated on both things, man.
You
did, man. You cut it under the table.
Illusion.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
You say contest. I say lawsuit.
We're not falling for that again, man.
I'm not falling. Dude,
You mean like really do if you hand them something that's not been pre-cut? I don't know.
Hang on. So Eric, does Travis just like hustle you on every podcast? Is that like the move?
He tries, but we busted him.
Or Travis, does Eric just call cheater on every single time you win?
Yes.
I didn't even participate. I wasn't gonna do that shit. I'm not doing that with my teeth. I got one set of jibs. I don't give a fuck. I'll use my scissors, man. I'm not trying to impress anybody with my tooth. What is that? Some like man thing? Oh, I can lift more than you. I can lift fucking 20 traps over my head. Who fucking cares? What does that even mean? You got one set of jibs, bro. Make them last, Holmes.
I just thought it'd be cool. I don't know.
Well, do it, but I'm handing you the braid in studio, and I'm going to watch you do it. No cheating on this.
Never mind.
Exactly. You've already tried. You've already shown that parlor trick. We busted you, bro. It's all live.
Alex, what you got coming up? Bass you tomorrow night?
No, we're off tomorrow night, but Tuesday after that we'll have Maddie Wong, I believe, and then Seth Fighter will be in December as well. So getting pretty excited over there. A lot of, I'm sure.
Seth Fighter's here tonight, you guys. He's right there, in the middle screen. Look at that flesh beard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can see
the amazing fighter man.
I just
Paul met Seth at ICAST this year, and we got a picture. Awesome. We got a picture next to him. Like they are literally identical.
That's crazy. AOI, man. Congratulations, Seth.
Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing. I probably outweigh him.
I know, right?
I probably outweigh him by 40 pounds.
For real?
You're way bigger than him. He's a tiny human.
Is he really?
Well, he's not. He's a little bit taller than me, but he's a skinny guy. Larger than life. Fish is like a 200-pound monster, but yeah.
Truth. Yeah. Truth.
Rafi, Rick, what do you got going on?
Did somebody say monster butt?
Is that your new channel?
I got that muskie.
Wait, Rafi, do we have a new channel coming out?
Husky. That husky muskie.
Is it just fish butts like the whole time?
I am all fish butt. By the way, everyone needs to follow my podcast, Fish Butts.
Can you just like draw cartoonish butts on like all the species of fish? Because I feel like that would sell pretty well.
That's a sticker I'd buy.
Yeah,
I would buy the sticker all day.
3 steps ahead of you, Jeff.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I'm 3 steps ahead of you. It's like you're copying my blog.
It's like you're in another dimension. You're not even on the same dimensional plane as me. It's ridiculous.
It's like you're not here all the time.
It's like you're only here when it's convenient to everyone else.
That's fucking accurate.
Paul died.
Travis lost all control of the show. All control, Travis.
Travis, we're sorry. I'm sorry, but I feel like having been in that dining room with all of us, you knew exactly what you got into. Like,
I could ask for a better podcast.
Fine.
I think it was great.
I'm lying through my teeth.
No.
Oh my God. Travis, when you come to
I
California,
hate all of you. You're all disowned.
Travis, when you come to California, we'll teach you how to lie through other things.
Okay.
Travis is currently formulating his banned list. He's like, banned guests to never return on this show.
Burley.
This whole group.
I would say he's got a good start.
Meanwhile, he's like, Larry Melton, welcome back.
Yeah. Larry's coming back.
And the new
Colin Jeff,
We're gonna
get the
have
hell out of here.
conspiracy crush.
Conspiracy crush. No, it's the ice cream conspiracy crush. Like it's got to be the combo, or
it's got to be. It's
or
just
cold
another
ones, or cold ones. Like is
cold
good.
ones, man. Cold ones. I
But
love
you
it.
only
Robbie.
talk about conspiracies while you guys hammer your favorite flavor of ice cream.
I freaking like it.
That is the rule. Dude, that is $1 million idea. Like you're welcome.
It truly
Go do
is.
that.
You got to.
So
I
I
would do
need
like
a.
peppermint crush. I like
5 days. I'm doing it. So
All right. So I need a co-host.
for
Yeah, I'm
ice cream
fired.
conspiracy crush.
Yeah, Eric, you're not going to be part of that. You want to be part of conspiracy?
No,
Crush?
that's what you need.
Oh, no.
you need the yin and the yang.
I thought this was the moment. I thought this was the moment that I was getting fired. So I thought it was the new host with Smallmouth Crush.
So if
Hold on.
hang on. So if you have
Hey,
a yin and the yang,
Your new co-host.
There it is.
Rafi?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say Rafi or Larry if you want to have more of the synergistic energy, but if you want the yin and the yang, like you got to keep Eric.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Rafi and Larry. Oh my god.
Eric,
I would Patreon that.
It's Laffy Pickleback. That's us.
I would Patreon that. I'm just saying right
Show
now.
has
I will
gone
pay
it's
for
just-
that.
So it's just ice cream crush.
No. So
Have you been
God,
listening
Larry,
to anything?
hang on.
Larry,
No.
That is
Travis.
that's 3 iterations ago. So ice cream crush was the first iteration. We're like, all right, cool. You hammer ice cream, you talk about fishing, whatever.
No.
Then there was
talking about conspiracies. That's where I'm getting confused because now you're saying
no,
conspiracy
that's where
crush.
we're going.
I like ice cream crush. We eat ice cream. We eat.
Travis, just talk with your ears. Just listen.
Okay.
No, all right. So then there was conspiracy crush. So you talk about conspiracies, but then we put them together, and that's where cold ones came from. And you're just gonna eat ice cream and talk about conspiracies with special guests.
So now it's called cold ones.
It's to compete with Hot Ones, which
Have
is
you
the
been
show.
listening to anything?
Yeah. Have you seen Hot Ones? Do
I
you
don't
watch
know
Hot
what
Ones?
Hot Ones is.
So
Where
Hot
have
Ones.
you
Oh
been,
my
dude?
god!
So hang on. So they eat super spicy wings with celebrities, and the guy just interviews them. So basically, you're taking that concept. You go cold ones. You eat ice cream. You interview people, but you guys debate about
And
conspiracies
it's with brain freeze.
Yes,
while people get brain freezes.
because you got to eat it fast.
And with Larry and I as your co-host.
It's a race and a commentary.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Larry and
start off,
Robbie are on
week
there.
one will be flat
Yes,
Earth.
it's a racist commentary. Exactly what
Racist. Okay.
I said a race and a commentary. Where did you come from, Rafi?
Rocky doesn't see race; he just sees people. He just sees persons.
He listens to all music. I
don't
believe
see
that
it.
about Rafi.
There's no music.
Robbie's the only person where I'd be like, okay, maybe.
Hold on. I don't see race. I just see temperature, which is why
Oh.
this is, cold ones is such a good idea.
I just see temperature.
I forgot about. What was it? I just
That
see
was really
dudes.
good. That's right. That was good. That was good stuff, man. A
Thanks.
lot of good moments.
No.
Taking me back. Oh yeah.
So the
The werewolf-
podcast,
the
so it
werewolf
lasts
took Paul.
20 minutes to 30 minutes. So it'd be quick.
Yep.
Yep.
No, we're hammering this out, Paul. You left at the wrong
I understand
time.
that we are.
You lost your partnership deal. I'm going to be, one of the producers on
Okay.
this podcast. Okay.
Sounds like a lot less work for me.
What about Grubs?
you're
I
out.
feel
Grub- I feel like Grubs is
Fishing
left
the
out.
Southeast nailed it when he said that the werewolves took you.
Werewolves took Paul.
But that's what fishing the Southeast said.
I like it.
Fish Southeast is in it. Yeah. Okay.
Is it? No, he can't be in it.
So has anybody read the Rhea and Trout 22 laws of the 22 immutable laws of marketing? Anybody read that book?
God no.
Man, it might be old.
Rick asks me to read that every day, and I'm not a sellout.
There's something called the law of
That was
line.
legitimately that was. We can end the show. It's fine. We can be done.
It's called the law of line extension. The law of line extension. It's an immutable law. You can't beat it. I'll just leave you to that thought. You got to read the book to understand it.
What's the book called?
The 22 law. It's by Rhea and Trout. RHEA and Trout, like a fish. It's called the 22 immutable laws of marketing. And there's one called the law of line extension. I'll leave you with that. I won't explain it, but you got to read it to understand it.
Not cool.
Co-author Epic Eric. Just casual plug.
Yeah.
You can buy that on my Amazon store.
Nope.
Will be in the bio.
Nope. Not
It's gonna
selling
be in
anything.
it's gonna be in the MonsterBass box.
Just thoughts.
click my link tree. Let's do this.
Just thoughts. Just thoughts.
What if a MonsterBass box came with a book?
Thank you. Exactly.
Put Rhea and Trout in there. It's fishing related. It's got trout in the name. It would throw people off and they go, "What the hell am I reading?"
Or if you actually cared about us, you just tell us.
I want. So hang on. I don't know. I want the alternative to Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. I want Interdimensional Beasts and where to find them to be a series. Can that be a thing?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Am I just full of $1 million ideas today?
You are. So many ideas, so little time.
Australia.
It's my favorite book. It's Fantastic Bestiality. I love it.
Jesus Christ. God. Rafi.
It talks about misty metaphysical werewolves that don't show up on cameras. They're wonderful.
So Alex's camera just went like dark, and I thought he was just like slowly
It's
fading
like,
himself out. It's just dissipating into that mist
Just
on the
click,
trail cams.
click the hang up button is like his version of like lock up when you're done.
Yeah, Alex, that's very ballsy. I don't know who you are, but you're about to get canceled with all of us.
We'll all go down together.
Rafi's starting wars. So much demonetization tonight. I'm sorry, Travis.
I think we owe everyone like $50.
I think Rafi owes everybody like $50.
No, he owes Larry and I $250 each.
No, 500 each.
500 each.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
stick to your
yeah,
guns.
Hold on.
You guys.
Don't
Yeah, I'll just take one of
Smallmouth.
those AFCO Monster Bass jackets because those are nice.
Yeah, what the heck?
How about that backpack, Rick? I'm just saying.
All of this.
Oh
is
yeah,
legend.
the waterproof
There's a-
backpack, one of those.
there's a-
That was
Look
good.
at it.
Winter jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what?
a winter
I
coat.
Rafi just turns the camera. I'm working on it.
Or maybe
It's gonna be
a
our
Dr.
Christmas present.
Frankenstein. Boom.
Dr. Frankenstein shirt.
been really busy. We've been busy.
If there was a AFCO Hydronaut insulated
You guys, Travis,
Monster
Dr.
Bass
Frankenstein, that'd be great.
when's the last time Travis
need a
got to talk
MonsterBass
on his own
light
show?
And an auger.
Travis is letting this roll. I'm just saying. He could cancel us all right now. He has
And
the
we've done
power.
it.
It's the history eraser
You
button.
booted people on the show?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
back
sure.
Oh
around
yeah,
Stimpy.
I've shut.
What
the show
have
down.
we not done
He'll
to
shut it down.
get canceled from your
Yeah,
show?
what do I need to do?
I'm sorry.
tired.
What do we need?
Tell me.
Normally Eric instigates it, or someone's
Yep.
or someone's going to get all smart and start talking about a bait I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the only reason.
I've done that. I've done that. I showed his prototype jig one time that I made for him and sent it up to Beast Coast to get made the sniper jig. And I went to show it, and he pushed the button because I tied the first sample of the living rubber sniper jig. He canceled on that. Oh, I've gotten for sure. I've been the instigator.
Travis,
who's that?
That's so cold ones.
Grubs, who you got there?
So hold on. For those of you who wanted it, I don't know that anybody asked for tonight because we got a huge crowd. It's the OG June bug crankbait. Dude, I got full screen on that one. Yeah, man.
Strike King?
Look at that.
Strike King 1.5.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
Excalibur. It's
Strike King 1.5.
It's a Strike King, man. It's the OG. I'm sorry, it's the OG Excalibur. What did I just say? Strike King? What the hell?
That's different.
Yeah.
How come you don't have short shank hooks on that?
Oh, I got Dr. Kragenstein over here, man. You don't tell me what's different.
Wait, where's Dr. Kragenstein?
I'll see myself out.
Bro, you don't. That's me and Travis. We say it all the time. You don't tell me what to eat. You don't tell me. You're not the boss of me. That's one of our big things.
My 2.5-year-old.
Who's watched Ren and
That doesn't
Stimpy?
work.
Who's ever watched the original episode Ren and Stimpy Space Madness? They're
full circle.
Yes. Robbie knows. There's a red history eraser button, and I know Travis wishes he had that button sometimes because he would have already pushed it. He would have already pushed it for sure tonight. Oh, maybe for 10. Sure, man. He would erase it and restart this whole thing over.
It would just re-happen again.
Yeah, you can try it. True.
Re-happen.
We are inevitable.
Yeah, this would just happen again.
Was that when I saw that, Rafi? When I first saw that cartoon, I'm like, "What is this? This is the best thing I've ever seen."
Oh my god!
I mean, I don't know. It really, truly was Ren and Stimpy Space Madness. If you can find it, watch it. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
You are not wrong.
Legendary. You got Burley. Please let me know what you think when you watch it. I don't know if it's
log, it's big, it's heavy, it's
log.
It's better than that. It's good.
How about Powdered Toast Man?
Oh yeah, I know that meme.
Man.
So I've seen these clips over the years for sure. Like, that just brings out memories.
Space Madness.
The fact is on like a.
Oh yeah,
SmallmouthCrush, here we are. Big day, actually. We got the whole group from MonsterBass joining us on the St. Lawrence River.
These dorks.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna try to catch some fish. Conditions aren't the greatest. I got Epic Eric.
What's up? What's up? With us. It's a nice blustery day here on the St. Lawrence, but we're ready, man. Smallmouth like cold weather, right?
It was an awful blustery.
It was awful.
Everybody's wearing 4 winter coats.
Oh, I sure was.
Except for
that's right.
That's all coming up.
He's wearing fucking.
Are we gonna watch the whole video? Because
is this day 1?
No, I don't think so.
This is like a watch party.
Nice job.
This is awesome.
Orange coat, total loser. Never liked him.
Nerd.
Trying to figure out, like, look at me, I'm a dick.
Oh no!
Nerdy thing.
Yeah, 8 pounders, baby, all day.
Hey, it's me. I'm paying for everything.
So we've been looking forward. And of course, Mother Nature isn't gonna cooperate. It's gonna be a little brutal out there. But I think we'll catch it.
I can't wait to eat ice cream.
I hope they have
There's the backpack. There's the backpack.
That's the backpack, you guys.
That's it.
Tell Rick to make it happen. Look at that football. Gosh dang.
Jeez.
Stop it.
He didn't even weigh that thing. He just threw it in.
Of course.
It came from another dimension. It's not legal.
Look at this guy. Salad bass.
Wait, are we really watching the whole video?
Well, we don't have to.
I'm in for this.
I'm enjoying it.
I love everything about
I'll see if we can find something funny. Oh, so
Me catch
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see how it is, Travis. You fucking
Go, Rick.
Jump.
Yo, Rick tearing it up.
look at how I go in for this.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
The belly flip.
That was awesome.
Rick, put it in your backpack.
Yeah. That was so sick.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Rick spooning with his fish.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to hook you in the mouth.
I love you, Smalley.
That's all I'm jumping. It keeps the mojo going.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe bigger than I
This
thought.
full video. This is 14 minutes of just like sick fish
I
fights
told you.
Yeah.
This is 14 minutes of.
and one boat flip.
All right, guys. So you picture that day. Let's fast forward. Actually, let's see.
Look how windy it is. That's it, you guys. Like that was insane. Oh my
Rick actually
gosh.
has a pretty cool catch.
I caught him on a net.
The doy.
There it is.
This
Right
guy-
here. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. It wasn't Shark Deuce.
Never mind. All right, let's go fast forward to day 2.
He's like skip Eric's catches. Bye.
Wait, Eric, who's that?
Mm. Dude, they were so fun. This is bringing back so many memories.
So cool.
The tube.
Gajo tube.
Heck yeah. I think you gave me a whole bag of those.
Mm-hmm.
Purple and gold.
We're dragging a tube on this.
I think just green pumpkin gold you gave me.
Yeah, with purple.
Oh, is there purple in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, yeah, see? Paul's always saying stuff. Whatever.
That's like what I said with my mouth.
I said it with my mouth.
I read it
Found out.
in the book.
He said it wasn't good. Now it's good.
Rick's all screwed up.
Said it wasn't good. Now it's good.
For Rick's all screwed.
Man, that's not big.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite
I'm not
Drake
waiting.
lyric. Said it wasn't good. Now it's good.
Now it's good.
That's a monster bass. That's the big fish of the day. He's making the prediction.
He's making the prediction.
It was like 9 o'clock.
The dude was that was a 6-pounder, Eric. And you know
What are you doing? What are you dancing with it for?
You didn't get a 6
This
the whole
was a
trip.
6. This was a 6.
You didn't get a 6 the whole trip, bro.
Eric said he was the only one that had a 6.
You didn't get a 6. That's all there is to it. Never weighed a 6.
Ooh.
I must not have weighed that one.
Nope.
We must not have weighed. I just toss it back.
Not a 6.
Confirmed.
See, I like
Was
that.
it?
Jacket
Let me know in the
is-
comments. Is
Rick
that a
has
6 or
already-
not?
Travis, you never weighed a 6 on the scale ever that trip. I was the only 6. That's all there is to it.
I didn't see
No
a number.
debate. Right. Everybody weighed their big fish every day. It was like a 513.
Just notice the absence of layers on this day, though. Like versus the other day, everybody had 4 winter coats. Now they're wearing freaking hoodies.
True, right?
It was totally different.
Layers. I don't even know her.
Oh,
Do you want to know the best part of this trip?
Yes, Travis. I would still like to know the best part of this trip.
Mickey's bait and tackle.
Pal. See what you got.
Oh, they had a secret shop?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Rapalas. Look at this guy.
Old school stuff.
I mean, like freaking Finland, dude. Yeah, man.
Wait, this was near us?
This was
That
Rick and
was,
Rafi.
that was Syracuse. By the way, that was like Rick's bait and tackle shop when he was growing up.
Original storm.
Yeah.
No way. Well, we did.
Probably
Oh,
went
so
in there
we,
like the day before.
we missed you guys for that because I remember Rafi, you messaged us. You were like, "Hey, you gonna like? Can you swing by here?" And we're like, "Nah, we're like 4 hours out."
Minnow box.
Dang, that would've
We
been
cleaned them
sweet.
out.
That's the piece.
Shysters.
I caught some of my first bass on Shyster Minnow.
OG Hottentots, man.
Yeah.
Gold
Yeah.
plated spinner bait.
Now I'm mad.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That would have been
That box
awesome.
is from the 60s, man.
Then I'm talking like a 1960s
Yeah, nuts.
Rapala box. It's crazy with a Rapala in it from the 60s.
Yeah, for like $5, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mickey's.
That was the best suggestion ever, man. We loved it. Travis walked out heavy, got maps, books. It was really stunning. Thank you for doing that for us, because I love an old tackle shop, man. You find stuff, treasures. And there's so many out there.
Would have died. Paul would be dead right now if he went to that
BMX shop or no?
What's that?
Oh, there's a BMX shop
you
next
go
door?
next door to the BMX shop where I used to get all my bike parts?
No.
Hang on. Rick, you used to BMX?
Oh, yeah, I used to race. Hold on, used to.
What?
Still does.
Rick still BMXs?
I had a half pipe in my backyard.
Yo, are we about to like do a little BMX collab? Let's do that.
As part of my contract with MonsterBass, I have to call it RMX for Rick Motocross.
I'll say I'm in. I'll ride.
Is that a line extension?
I need Rafi to skateboard when we do it.
Hold on, I've already killed myself for you people.
No.
You know what? I know the other dimensions are real because I watched Rafi disappear into one on a skateboard on video. Not joking.
Hey guys, just a second. Larry, you still there?
Yep.
Okay, good. I was just checking.
Wow. Is that shots fired, Rick?
I'm doing my email.
Yeah, are you sending hate mail to Rafi because you don't have a box?
Yeah,
Yep.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Already done.
That's the email?
Nice. Don't assume his gender.
Can we draft this? Can we draft this email right now, Larry?
Yeah, right now.
Oh my God.
All right. So,
Dear Mr.
No, dearest Rafi.
Dearest Rafi.
By the way, nothing that any of you could say will match the hate that Grub already texted me offline.
Ooh. All right, so Grubs, lay it on us. I mean, you gotta publicize this.
It probably went something like this in his fantasy mind. Why didn't you let me do it?
Spoiler alert!
I could sell way more than these
started out with, I thought we were.
Friends.
Thought we were. All right, so Larry, dearest Rafi, I am appalled that you did not consider me for the influencer box for the holiday season.
By the way, Jeff, I'm sorry. You're normally incredibly insightful. You're totally wrong. It's, dear Rafi, I always knew you were racist.
Dear Rafi, I knew there was a reason not to like you.
I knew you saw color.
He knew he read with those green hollow points. Right.
From the moment you said you didn't see color, I knew not to trust you, you nonsense human being.
All I see are dudes. Remember?
I just see dudes.
I just see dudes.
I just see dudes. I just see a chair, man. That's all I see.
That wasn't what you said.
That's what he said.
Wait, which one's the chair, Eric?
I don't know, but have you guys seen my MonsterBass bag? It's fucking awesome.
Larry, there's only one.
We tried to exit the show. Dude, people got to get up to work. Are we doing
All
this?
right. Yeah. No, guys, listen, I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I know it was a little crazy and it was off topic at times, and we went werewolves to.
It was off topic, which means it was on topic.
It was on topic the whole time.
That's what we like. We try to mix up, guys. There's a serious side to me. If you want to see that, go on the Smallmouth Crush podcast. If you want to see some craziness, after hours live. If you want to learn about fishing, sometimes we talk a little bit about fishing. If you want some killer tackle that I'll never use, that's next week's auction. 7 o'clock, we're going to start this.
That's sizzling.
Monday. I want one of the Stratics.
I love how you say tackle I'll never use. You're like, this is amazing stuff.
I know, because they all know it's stuff I will never use. But some people, someone
it's garbage
will.
to me. Your treasure.
Yeah, Sean Lai is calling you out. By the way, Sean Lai and his family makes the greatest shrimp rangoon ever in the Midwest. He's calling you out.
You know Sean?
Yeah, well, we know Sean.
We know
because
Sean.
He loves us.
I fished with Sean. Top that.
He wants us to go to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't have enough beers for that.
He's broken. You good with that?
I'm gonna get taken by some wolves.
I'm waking
if that's
up
how
at
late
like
we're going.
4 in the morning.
Some wolves rangoon.
Werewolf. Did somebody say werewolf Rangoon?
Yeah,
I mean, werewolf stroganoff, werewolf sausage.
They can make a Rangoon.
Man, the T-shirts I could make, man.
Great.
That would make a great T-shirt.
I would.
Hell yeah!
Sounds like a good brand name.
How many people you got online right now?
Hey, Smallmouth Crush.
About 60.
What's your favorite?
This is the worst turnout. It's dropping as
400 down to 60. We are good.
Yeah, we used to pull 400, man. What happened?
Call your friends. Come back.
Eric, what happened? What happened, Eric?
I don't even.
It was Paul. Paul pointed it out. He just said it was me.
Well, we used to talk about fishing on this show.
Well,
I think that's what happened.
Listen,
I don't know.
There's
about a decade worth of fucking kick-ass content right there. We used to talk about it.
Try this again. Don't invite Paul and I back, and you'll be fine.
You guys are always welcome back.
If anyone is in the Midwest, John Lyons' family makes the best
werewolf Rangoon.
Werewolf Rangoon.
Crab Rangoon.
No, wait, hold on.
It's crab Rangoon.
No, I see, but we were always anyone can do good cream cheese.
I feel like we're in the kitchen again. Back at
somebody cut him off.
Hey, Rafi, what kind of Rangoon do you like? Werewolf Rangoon. What else?
Oh wow.
Brendan brought up a good point. Travis, you feel somewhat shadow banned. Seems like numbers are constantly going down. That could be.
I think so.
We're not helping. Yeah. We're not currently helping at this moment.
The deep state is on.
No, because we said deep state 3 times tonight, we are definitely shadow banned.
Oh yeah, you're totally shadow banned. They're gonna all ban you.
Oh my god, shadow banned is definitely a better title than cold.
They're gonna friggin' move you to Australia.
Shadow banned.
They're gonna move you to Australia. You're gonna be upside down, dude.
All right, now you have to call it Shadow Band. Shadow Band, the show where we talk about conspiracies and hammer ice cream like nobody's business. It's gonna be great.
How did
I love it.
In the Southeast remember the beefer from a year ago?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's crazy. We haven't even used the fucking beefer. Yeah, we only talked about.
All right, Brendan. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we're impressed and terrified.
Yeah.
What? What are we talking about?
Oh my god.
We're not talking about anything.
Oh.
No,
it's called the
Paul,
beefer.
we're talking about something, Paul.
Which is what? What is the beefer?
I don't know.
You don't even know? It's a mystical device that operates in your kitchen and I'm assuming beefs things. Like
no,
what? I can't even.
I can't. Let Fishing the Southeast tell you.
Are we pulling the ripcord or what?
I'm sure he will.
All right, Travis.
Yo.
Hey,
Travis, we're sorry.
Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you soon.
Good night, Travis.
Love you.
That's it? That's how we're going to end this?
Why is everybody doing this?
All the guests are like, bye.
Like I'm fine. Let's stay
Shadow
here.
band.
Let's enjoy. Grubs just petted his camera.
How do you want to end it?
That's Paul's move.
Well,
You can't take that.
Yeah.
Irish car bomb?
Yeah.
You want to do Irish car bombs?
Oh, man.
All right, Rick,
Just
did
grab
you
me
mail
one.
them to my house? Because I
Just
love
grab me
them.
one quick.
You could just. This was better in the kitchen because we could just grab each other drinks and just keep hanging out.
You had to work hard for your Bud Light, though.
Well, on a serious note, we do have to wrap this up. Alex, I need some help here, buddy.
What if we don't let you?
Why don't we just end it?
No, what if we just keep it going? And we don't
I don't
When
want
the producer's like, we should just end
Grub's
it.
got to get
You're just
going.
like, you
I'm
cut
like
this
2
off.
hours past my bedtime.
Okay, let's leave it up to Larry. Larry, what do you want to do?
Larry's in charge.
I say everybody put your camera up or whatever you're recording on, put it up somewhere and just go lay down, go to sleep and leave it on.
There you go.
And we'll do like a 24-hour. We'll do a 24-hour thing.
Put your hands up.
And just go.
Kind of like that.
Are they here?
A bad idea.
Are they here?
What's on the top?
Seriously,
I wanna know what's on the, hey, can you book at Eric? I want Eric on my next show. I want to know what's on the top shelf up there. That's all I care about.
Those are real.
All them reels?
Eric, can I have you on the next show?
Sure.
All I want to know is about the top shelf.
It's reels that are on.
Next show. Next show.
Can do a different
We're gonna
shelf
go
each
live
month.
from Mickey.
And put a body up there next time.
I don't know what's on the first shelf.
Yeah, man.
You don't want to know. I can't tell you.
Yeah, there's some stuff.
I got stuff.
I
Why don't you ask me? What you got?
Oh, look at Travis. Travis is like trying to outshine Eric.
Travis is like, I got better stuff.
Travis is trying to show off.
Yeah, but that's
that's
plain vanilla stuff, man. That's plain vanilla.
Are these my rewards? Are my awards? I'm sorry.
First place finish. First place.
Hey, Travis. Hey, Travis.
Right.
Crap.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is that? A plaque? Oh, my bad.
Oh, am I the best? Definitely.
That concurs that I'm the best.
Damn, where's your plaque? Tay has you all beat.
Yeah.
Travis, you're showing a lot of trouble with no shaving cream. Why you guys steal Live Target? Why you guys steal Live Target's logo?
Still all the stuff.
Someday Todd will get one.
I'm not good.
Oh, yeah, the better half. All right, Grub. See you later. Get her back.
Bye.
Hey, welcome to the Smallmouth. Pay attention to me podcast.
This is hers.
Becca gave that to me for Christmas. Because I'm such a good
Fishing angler. Yes.
Wait a minute, you gave him a trophy so he wouldn't feel bad about himself?
No, Becca had that made for her for Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So she could shove it in my face all the time.
Hold on.
I don't have a trophy.
It's like on his shelf. Like when
Hey,
he
Rafi.
he was like,
Yes.
this is my
Rafi,
shelf.
can
all
we,
my frogs.
hold on. Can you do me a favor?
That's awesome.
We need to order trophies for Grubs tomorrow because like we can't have.
Are we witnessing a corporate call right now?
I was like, are they both on the phone together?
What is going on?
Look at him. He looks like Steve Grogan.
Nobody knows.
Rafi and Rick are doing work.
The producer, nobody knows.
I ordered the trophies from the place that my wife sent me the trophies.
You know what's funny? This is actually when people are like, "Oh, I should start a podcast with me and my boys, and we'll talk about good times." That's literally where we've gotten to.
Oh
no, it's the
It's a heavy flow day, so. Oh no, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, my signal, it's fading.
Oh no, my trophy. Thanks for the line, Paul. Larry's still there. What's Travis doing? He's got like.
Travis just throwing baits at the screen.
Travis
Travis quit like 2 hours
You
ago.
guys, I'm married to a doctor. Yeah. And not bought.
And not
Rick, good one.
Yeah. That was good.
Is it a bobber?
He's like, I'm never having you people.
1991.
Yeah.
Oh no, Travis got a trophy! Oh no, my trophy! It looks very impressive! It's not very impressive. Waves in current settings like the mob is taken over.
Yeah. The best part is they're on a delay, so I don't even know how bad it is.
First or last, Travis. That's third place.
Well, that was my first trophy I ever got in 1989. Pretty proud of that.
Oh no! I lost control! Oh my podcast!
Oh no, my podcast! It's under control!
Larry wasn't even born.
Oh no, my gosh. Meanwhile, Alex N fishing is like, I fucking hate these people. They're
Yeah, I don't get paid
never
enough for this
allowed
bullshit.
back. I don't get paid enough. Travis, I don't know who these fucking people are, but these monster bass people never allowed again.
He's literally writing the code. Like, how can I delete a screen from the big screen?
Blocking.
Oh, I don't want to block. I want to delete it.
No, banned.
Oh.
Deleted. Erase from internet.
He's texting all of his like the men. He's like, oh,
history
God.
eraser button.
Did you guys see that? Epic Eric just changed his whole handle so he could not be found or associated. Anyway, he's like, Average Eric and
so sorry.
Fairly typical Eric.
Oh,
aggressively average Eric. Welcome
Yes.
to the party, my friend.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the show, bro.
yes, you nailed me. That's so true.
He's like, crankbaits? No, bro.
That's so true. Thank you. You called it, man. You got me good. Aggressively average, Eric. I'm doing it right now. Hold on. Let me change it. I will fucking change that right now. Think I'm kidding? How do I?
Went from like 80,000
Hey.
subscribers to 12.
Oh my god, this smells like shit.
Hey, there's a little link down here. There's a little link down here. It says having issues. I want to click it.
So many issues right now.
Oh man.
Like
Oh,
StreamYard, you have no idea.
Oh.
All right, guys, I need to fucking go to bed.
Yeah, congratulations on the worst show ever, Travis.
Thank you.
Worst show ever.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna start taking some people off Grubs. Thank you. See you.
I love you guys.
No.
Peace.
Hey, later, Steve Grogan.
One by one. Who's next?
Go ahead.
Third place worst podcast ever.
Go ahead, Travis. Do it. It's got to be me, bro.
Larry's
Come
going to
on.
be on for the whole night. He won't even get
Larry,
off.
Get rid of Larry.
He won't be able to get rid of
Travis,
him.
this is the
Travis, what are we
assignment.
saying? I'm talking about the little people from Kentucky.
We talked about that. There's so many other things we could be
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
about.
honestly, at this point, Travis
I'm
should
ready.
just start
We're
some
all
like
good.
conspiracies, and we'll just listen to them.
bottle.
talk about
We're good.
He said that. There's a whole
Fine.
show. He can't give away his
Okay.
content for the next show.
it. I mean, do like some
Now
teasers.
Grubs, if Grubs wasn't mad before, he just got booted, and we're gonna keep going. He's gonna
Yeah.
be super pissed.
Welcome to
fuck
Cold
Grubs.
Ones. Episode 1 of Cold Ones starting
Well,
now.
all
Scott Hansen, Larry Mellon Jr., and Robbie Aronowitz. Let's
And
go.
aggressive-
Listen, I don't want to torture
All right, I'll
Alex.
start.
Alex, you got stuff to do, buddy. You want me to let you go?
All right, by the way,
I'm
Larry,
okay.
as your
Huh?
hook
I
man,
can stay
I
on, I
love
don't
everything
care.
about this.
Alex, you pop off whenever you want. Eric, do what you need to do, bro.
Oh no, my co-host! He
He's
just
like,
overboard.
fuck
My
you.
co-host!
By the way, great choice. Fuck that guy.
No.
Oh man.
He's gonna become the Lonely Island very soon.
This is like the small games. No one is safe.
Oh, man.
Yeah, who's getting deleted next? I wanna
Who's
be
getting the
canceled.
boot
I gotta
next?
pee.
Man.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you're banned. Most translucent person goes next.
Oh, bye, Alex.
Oh,
That's just his lighting. Paul's
I don't know.
literally
I
translucent.
don't think
No,
that's his lighting.
Been inside too much.
Oh man.
Oh, you freaking guys.
It was pretty good.
That was good. Got new show ideas. We had
Yes.
went off the rails very quickly.
If we want to ruin the show, we got lots of ideas.
We do.
I'm just saying, I just want to be, maybe an assistant producer on Cold Ones.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
can't afford me.
Can't afford it. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, my.
At least he spelled it super wrong, so that's good.
Oh, finally,
Yeah.
we got rid of Grub. Hate that guy.
Robbie, working on apologies as we speak.
I'm sorry, I hate that guy.
Dearest fishing grubs, I'm sorry that I, one, forgot your name. Number two, just actually hate you. / I'm not sorry.
Oh my god.
Poor guy.
Can we call it?
No.
Just
One
go.
at a time.
Let's keep going.
One
Let's keep
at a
going.
time.
One at a time.
Paul's begging for a ripcord, people. I'm just telling you, it's not a choice at this point.
Delete me.
Just
No,
boot this nerd.
Alex was the obvious choice. Like, no one's attached to him.
Oh my god.
What? Oh no.
Oh, Travis said he's gone.
Travis.
Bullshit, Travis.
He's
Wait,
got to
did he,
get another white
did he
claw.
leave us alone on his channel?
Can we
he's done this
like
like 6
stay
times.
on
Oh, he does
this?
that all the time.
Can we stay on this forever when we want to? If Alex lets us.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
You can stay on
We're
that.
on
Let's see how
hour
long we can make
3-9,
it.
and this is the 5th time he's left.
Oh yeah,
I
he
gotta
does all the
pee.
time. We start the show
Do it.
half the time.
Without
Yeah.
Alex?
Tantrum crush.
Oh yeah.
What we should do is
Tantrum.
whoever
One time he
stays on
just
the
took a
show
nap
for
and
the
didn't show up
longest.
till 8:30.
Can we just do an episode of Smallmouth Crush?
Yeah, sure. What do you got? So let's see. What was your favorite bait to catch a smallmouth? I know you said flapping hog earlier. Maybe you don't want to talk about that, but we only got. If you stayed on this long, you deserve a little flapping hog. So what about that bait? I think you said you're throwing the Carolina rig. So what made you guys, one, choose that rig, and two, choose the bait to go with it?
We were basically forced to by our guide.
Oh.
So that was the first time I actually fished the Carolina rig, like ever. Like just never done it. So that was really cool because it was a learning experience, and then we were catching just big smallies on it. So I mean, it worked. We threw our own Carolina rigs. We threw a bunch of different trailers on that. We tried all sorts of stuff, and yeah, it was new experience and really cool.
Burley, this is really interesting. Thank you for sharing this with us. Bye.
You're welcome, Rafi.
They're gone.
Oh my god!
And then there was 3.
All right. Oh my god. All right, I guess this is my show now. So you know what, everyone? Thank you so much for watching. You've been fantastic. I'm a bounce now, and I love y'all, and I hope that you enjoy your evening. Okay, bye.
All right, listen up, guys. I am back. I want to apologize for that mess tonight. I sincerely apologize. Those guys are never welcome back on the show. Trust me. I'm just kidding. What do you think, Alex?
That was pretty crazy.
That was, man.
I knew it was going downhill when we got into the werewolves 5 minutes in, but
well, I think the best part was again, Epic Eric always amazes me. I mean, he left at the perfect time. Like that was perfect. Did you see the look on his face when he's almost looking for permission to end, and he took it without even thinking twice? Gone.
He knows how to make an exit. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh. Craziness. All right, listen, we do have a pretty kick-ass schedule moving forward. We do have to get through this auction. I know some of you hate it, some of you love it, some of you just come here for the mess. I think it's going to be a pretty good show. So we're going to start next week, Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're a Patreon, I will get the spreadsheet a little bit early so you can see what's on there. But it's going to take a while. I mean, let's quickly do the math. If I have 250 lots, what's how many minutes are in an hour? 60?
60. So you're looking at
If
least
we're
like
over
4
hours if we can do it in 1 minute. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not too bad if we start at 7.
Plus, too, if you upload it to Patreon early, they might buy some stuff, cut it down.
And we're gonna go.
200.
We're gonna go quick here, guys, with the auction. We're literally going to. I'm gonna have a. This isn't up for auctions, but I'm gonna have a bag of lot 1, a bunch of Berkeley Power Worms 10-inch, $5, and then you guys will punch in if you want it. And we're really gonna take like the first. We almost should take. It almost should be where we take the first or second. Like we'll do, you have 3 chances to bid, the top 3. We'll think about it.
Yeah, we could do something
because I do want to get it going. It's really gonna take a while. And I'm joking about, it's honestly, it's good stuff, but I have so much of it. And you guys know I try to do this every, twice a year. And really all it does is and I think every one of you guys should be doing something like this. I use Bass Boat Central a lot to sell stuff. You buy stuff, we all buy tackle that we just end up realizing, you know what, I'm not going to use that.
You can only throw one bait at a time.
That Billy goat, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I love Z-Man. I love the baby goat. I love the regular goat. I bought them all when they came out. I don't throw the big Billy goat that often. So I got 20 packs of Billy goats that they're just going to sit on the wall another year, or I can move it and go buy some Ned rigs. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So,
absolutely.
So that's kind of what we're going to do. I believe we're going to sell a bunch of rods as well. A lot of Dobbins rods. Some are brand new. We're going to start the bidding pretty much. And I can give you some examples. Like, I don't know if I got a spreadsheet handy here. I got a bunch of spreadsheets, but not that one. We'll just have a bunch of, I don't even know where it is. I don't know. You saw the prices, Alex. It's a pretty good starting point.
Yeah, and I like too how you kind of rated the condition 1 to 10. So it's brand new, and you're really specific about hook rash or label coming off, just little cosmetic issues, things like that. So I think there's definitely going to be some good deals out there for people, and we'll get it rolling.
Yeah, waves, current and ices. There's no way we're going to get through 250 lots.
Not with that attitude.
That's not including Eric's stuff, because I know Eric's going to bring a few things too to the table.
He sure will.
I mean, we could do a pre-auction. Would people get mad, Alex, if I decided, say, on a Sunday or Saturday this weekend to just go live and do an auction?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, if they want to buy it, they'll be there, and if they're not, they're not going to care.
We don't know.
Well, figure I definitely like the idea of releasing it to Patreon early to let them, because you could just put the spreadsheet up on there and they could look at it, or
But for anyone who's listening, I really would love your help in getting good quality guests on the Smallmouth Crush podcast season 2. The whole theme is top local and regional anglers, whether it be largemouth or smallmouth or spotted bass or wherever, all over the country. Just some of those guys that are always at the top. I'm trying to bring as many of those in on a weekly basis. I know it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. I can tell already, Alex, it's kind of interesting reaching out to these guys compared to, the top smallmouth anglers in the country. A lot of them on the podcast, I would say 80% are household names.
Yeah.
And so that's what they do for a living, right? They promote, they talk. And it was a little bit, you could just see a difference in some of these guys. They're like, well, I've never done something like this before. How does it work? They're asking a lot of questions like that, which is great. But I'm really going to try to bring it for season 2. And realistically, a lot of you guys may not know this. Season 1 was really, I would say 80% of those that you watched were filmed within a month and a half, 2 months. And so I was new as a, interviewee. Is that what you call it? Interviewer? E?
No, you're the The E is
interviewer. Yeah. I was a little new, right? Like I was warming up to it and trying to feel people out. I think I'll be a little more comfortable and really try to dig in a little bit more with these guys too, because I think it'd be kind of cool to learn about some of the local techniques, local tricks,
for sure,
things like that. Secret baits. I know I'm going to learn a lot when it comes to that. But we're not quite yet done with season 1. We got a lot of great guests lined up. Some really interesting information on the last couple episodes. So I'm excited to finish those out. And that's all I got. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Bradley goes get Carnwright. Carnwright is on season 1. He'll be coming up here probably in the next week or 2. Brick Carnwright, stud up on Lake Champlain. He has some great information, man. Good topwater information. If you're into topwater fishing for smallmouth, you definitely want to tune into that one. Coop, I don't know if you heard of him lately. He's been doing real well in a lot of tournaments. He's a younger guy. Has some really good potential. Heck, there's been a lot of these young anglers. I mean, who's the guy that won that big $1 million? Tucker.
Yeah, I think there's a team. Tucker and Logan won. Not only did they win $500,000, they also won a Tundra and a Nitro apiece. So it's a good deal right there.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Very cool.
Cool, cool. All right, well,
Great
we'll end
stuff.
this the right way.
Sure thing.
We'll see you guys we'll see everyone next week, Monday, for the auction. And as always, until next time, we'll see you on the water.